taught her still. They taught her love was meant to kill. But she won't bend, she won't break. She writes a tale that sands will quake. A daughter raised to hold her tongue, now cracks the crowns her forebears hung. Iron bends, they'll quickly learn. Whispers shake as power turns. Run away far into the night. Beauty made to start a fight. Call me a symbol.
Who steps by?
Okay. So we fade back in. Salonia, the child whispers to you as you sit there painting your figurine and you lower it. The child's face is right there. She tilts her head and she gives a soft smile and she asks, "Where's Navina?"
Oh my, how long have you been up?
She just stares at you with a smile and looks towards the door and begins skipping outside
Oh,
the doors of the
come
Emberheart
here.
Forge.
Salonia's running after her and grabbing her arm and pulling her inside.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Come on, dice. Okay.
An 8. You, for whatever reason, cannot. You feel like you're close enough to grab her. She's a child. She's not that fast. She's not skipping particularly fast, but you just can't seem. It's like moving in mud. She leaves Amberheart Forge and skips to the right.
She's running after her.
Okay. Go ahead and what's your passive perception?
Passive perception, 14.
14. As you continue to chase after the child, you look around and you see that Bill looks frozen in thought, and just at an angle where you can see the back room where the child was, you can see Amma Sarun is just hunched over on the stool, sort of lost in contemplation. The flames of the lantern seem frozen in motion.
Oh no. Navina's not out here. She's upstairs.
She stops skipping and she just turns around and she just smiles and continues skipping down the road. And as she skips for, a few minutes, and you're trying to catch up through this sort of muddy feeling atmosphere. It's like you're trying to run against hurricane force winds is how that feels. I'm gonna spend I'm going to spend 3 dread here.
Oh no.
So the child skips her way down the street towards the institution. The busy street doesn't seem to notice her or pay her any mind. But you also notice that the people are moving extremely slow. You see that the child stops, and as you get closer, you see that she's talking to someone off to the right. She seems to be looking up at someone.
Salonia's trying to get as close as she can. Can she see who she's talking to?
If you get closer, you can. Go ahead and make another dexterity check. Disadvantage.
Oh.
4.
You try and push your way forward, but it's like running in a dream. The closer you get, the further you feel like you're getting. You see that she's looking up, seemingly talking to somebody, and then from where you are, since you can't see who she's looking at or what she's looking at, you see her head just move down towards like eye level to her. What do you do?
She's gonna call out to her. Please, this isn't where Navina is. I can help you. Just tell me what you are looking for.
She nods towards whoever she's looking to, and then she looks to her right towards you, and then she looks back. And you see what looks to be a human hand reach out and sort of scruff her hair. You see on this arm, you see what looks to be dark blue sleeves of a robe with sort of gold stitching and engravings on it.
Please come back. It's not safe out here for you. We don't know who might hurt you.
Go ahead and make another dexterity check at disadvantage. Ten. Better than the single digits. So as you make some sort of progress forward, you get to a point where you can see sort of who she was talking to, but barely. You see this figure sort of stand up from a kneeling position, and right when you catch where you can see him completely, he turns his back, and you do see a dark blue robe, very clean. You see the back of his head, curly dark hair, and maybe a beard, and you can see a dark tan skin, and you can sort of see also that like when he turns towards the child opposite of where you're coming from, he turns towards the other shoulder. You can see his eyes are a very bright teal blue. It seems to have some slight glow to it, not similar to Navina's, but just very bright. And he sort of disappears into the alleyway.
When she sees him, she's going to attempt to cast message to him.
Okay. What are the components of message?
Let me just look real quick. Sure, so it's 120 feet. Sight.
Just sight? Isn't that like somatic or?
Well, I think it's sight and, oh god, what does M stand for again? Material?
Material.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do cast message.
She just says, "Who are you? How do you know the girl?"
You don't hear a response for a moment, and then you hear... I am the returned. And that's all you get. And right after the message bell ends and you get this response, the crowd of people moving in both directions on this street begin to move normally. You feel the muddiness of the atmosphere drop. And the child is no longer standing where she was. She's a little bit
Where's
further.
She's immediately going to chase after her.
So you begin moving towards the crowd, through the crowd towards the child. We're going to cut back into the Emberheart Forge. Navina, you hear a sort of panic knock on your door upstairs.
She will stand up from her bed and sort of slowly walk over. She tries to like smooth out her hair and her braid down her back before she pulls her scarf over her head again and opens the door.
You see Bill. Navina's gone. I don't know where she went. I didn't see her leave. I was sort of sitting there with her, and I blinked, and then she's not there.
You mean Salonia? What do you mean?
Salonia, yeah. She's gone. I don't know where she is.
You blinked and she was gone. You didn't see anything else?
No, I think last I remember we were sitting there having a conversation. She was painting her lion, and I blinked and you're gone.
Shit, okay. I'll look for her. I guess she was nowhere downstairs.
I checked everywhere. That the kid's still sleeping. The old guy's still there. Yeah, I don't know where she went.
Okay.
I'll come with you.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Is her dad still in the room or did he leave?
You see he's sleeping on a chair in the corner of the room, sort of still holding the recording stone that you handed him.
Okay. Just one quick second. I don't want to disappear on him again. And as she says that, she nods to her dad before she goes over to her desk and just pulls over a piece of paper and just very quickly, sort of badly writes, "I'll be back soon."
Okay. He's just snoring, holding the recording stone. Bill has made his way downstairs, and I assume you follow at that point.
Yeah, and as she follows, she'll be like looking through any doorways that are on the way downstairs just to make sure like that she's not just somewhere.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check since you're actively looking. Yep, here we go. you
Join me.
You follow your way. You follow Bill downstairs, and you begin making your way out of the Emberheart Forge. We'll cut back to Salonia. Salonia, you eventually make your way through the crowd. The child hasn't moved. You can see that she's standing there, staring up at the petrified personage of Ali Reza.
Have I caught up to her?
Yeah, you're about 10-15 feet from her at this point.
I keep moving towards her quickly. Say, what are you doing?
She just silently looks up at this crystallized statue. She doesn't say anything to you.
She's going to cast message on the girl and say, come back with me. I'll take you to Navina.
What happened to him?
As she gets closer, she'll say out loud, "We're not sure. Some people who saw the bright light in the sky on New Year's started having these strange symptoms. And some of them have become like this."
He's singing.
He's what?
He's singing.
What do you mean singing?
And she just smiles, and you can see her sort of bobbing her head a little bit.
What is he singing?
It's a beautiful song.
How can you hear it? I don't hear anything.
And she just looks at you. And as she looks at you, you begin to see cracks forming within the crystallized figure. And it begins to crick. And the joints begin to move.
Bone. Get away from there. It's dangerous. What's happening?
She looks frightened at this point, seeing this, and she begins to back away slowly.
Come here.
She moves back.
I'll keep you safe.
She moves back towards you, and the creature in front of you sort of turns, and you can see the crystalline growths have gotten worse on this person, on Ali, and he turns and begins moving towards you, hand outstretched. I need you to roll initiative for me.
Okay, it's better.
15. Okay. So it's currently just you, the child, and this crystalline thing.
Oh boy.
You're up first.
Okay. I'm gonna do what's true to Salonia, and she's gonna pick up the little girl and just bolt.
Okay. You're just using your full movement.
Yes, just full movement. She's going to pick up the child and just sprint back to the forge as best she can.
Go ahead and let's do another dexterity check normally to see if you can get your full movement. The DC on this is 15.
Come on. Oh boy, just
14.
short.
So with the weight of the child and also the panic, you move half your speed towards the forge, which is, do you see the map, by the way?
Yep, I see it.
Okay. So the forge is just up that way.
Which way? I didn't see a ping.
To the north of you.
Okay. You said I can move half my speed?
Yeah. I'll group you with the token.
Yeah, she only gets that far.
Oh no, group doesn't want to work?
Before it was happening when you didn't want it.
Okay. Are you doing anything else? Don't worry, the other people can't see the map yet. Don't worry. I see people reloading.
But you're good. Yeah, because that's my action. That's my movement. I'm assuming it's my action to pick up the girl, right?
We'll say that's a free action.
Free action? Okay.
She's classified as an item.
She's classified as an item. We're calling her an object. Okay, then she is going to... Let's see.
Fuck it, I'll pull everyone in.
You know what? We're gonna cast a good old classic Frostbite on him. So he's got to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save, you got it. That is 14.
He succeeds.
Did he take damage?
No, takes
No,
nothing.
Oh,
Nothing
it's,
happens.
It's
So-
okay.
As she picks up the child and begins to run, she throws out one hand behind her to attempt to cast Frostbite, but in her panic just completely misses.
Oh no.
Oh, Salonia.
That's my turn.
All right. As you cast Frostbite, he's gonna use his reaction. Actually, no, he's not. He is going to move towards you. They're not particularly fast, but I think he has enough to get to you. Maybe 5, 10, 20. He does not. Although you see his mouth open and you see a glow beginning to form within his mouth as he shoots an iridescent fractal beam in your direction. That is 23 to hit. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
And that is
Wait, I need to know, is that almost double?
20,
Almost, yes.
23.
Oh.
My armor class is 12, so.
He rolled very high. It's okay though. It's only 6 points. 6 points of radiant damage. And
I am resistant to radiant damage.
ooh, okay.
Yeah.
So half that, but you are blinded
Oh god.
until the start of its next turn.
Oh, what?
Oh boy.
I'm gonna spend
You're gonna spend some dread.
some dread.
Why did we give him so much dread?
Yeah, you guys gave me quite a bit. So I'm gonna spend 3 dread. Actually, no, I'll spend 6 dread.
Oh my god, it got worse.
Fine.
Whatever you're gonna do,
I'll spend
since Salonia's blind, she just like hugs the kid to her chest and kind of tries to curl around her because she doesn't know where anything is.
So you hear a screeching noise coming from this direction. And you also hear a screeching noise coming from directly in front of you as the other crystalline statues awaken.
I can't see them.
At the top of the round, Bill and Navina, you hear this screeching noise and you hear a panic beginning to form within the crowd as they begin running opposite the direction that you are running in.
Hearing the screams and seeing that they're running away from something, Navina's going to decide that's the way we should go and just run towards where everybody's fleeing.
Okay.
Or
So
like where they're running away from. She's running opposite of them.
you run towards the direction, and from your direct sight line, you can see this crystalline creature right here down this alleyway.
Is it looking at me or is it like focused on something else?
It's focused down further down the street. It's not looking at you at the moment. So I need you to roll initiative as well.
Cool.
I will roll for Bill.
Oh, come on. That was so close.
Hey, it's double digits at least.
True.
All right. Top of the round, Salonia.
Since she can't see, Salonia is going to quite simply cast Mage Armor on herself.
Okay. Sort of a panic.
Yep.
I'm blind. I can't see shit. I hear shit. Mage armor.
Yep. So she's casting Mage Armor on herself, which makes... gives her a whopping 14!
Hey.
For armor class.
That's not bad.
Alright. Casting that as our action, and then even though she can't see, she is going to attempt to continue to run. She's going to try and run in the direction she was going.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. That shouldn't be too hard.
Okay.
So
I don't know if she's going to run into anything or trip. She's just going in that direction.
you have your full movement at this point.
Okay.
You've gotten used in 6 seconds. You've gotten used to the weight of this child.
Okay. So she was going this way, so she is in a straight line moving this way.
Okay.
It's about there.
Perfect.
I don't know if there's anything under this tent or if she's running into something, but
It's just a few
That's
market
your
stalls.
call.
You bump into a few things on the way. A few, tables and stalls. But you make it to where you need to be.
okay.
Anything else from Salonia?
She's just gonna ask the little girl, "What do you see? What's happening?"
If you get no response from her.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. The screeching continues as this begins to make its way up. This one is coming up, and it's going to continue to pursue you, Salonia. And then this is going to move as well.
Do I get my sight back now that that one's turn has come?
Yes, your sight clears, and you find yourself underneath cloth tents. Bill is up next, and he's you can see that he's frightened. He begins casting a spell. And how does this work? He begins casting a spell towards this creature. Okay. The creature poofs.
Oh,
And he is gonna
Nice.
move right about there. And he catches sight of you, Salonia, and turns towards Navina. I see Salonia. She's by herself.
where?
Navina, you're up. He points towards
sweet.
the tents. You see
Okay.
Salonia sort of fumbling behind a cart as she had run into it prior.
Just full speed.
And can I see the other two crystal things?
You can
creatures?
see this one approaching, and you can see this one coming up the stairs.
Okay. Uh, I'm counting squares real quick to see how far I can move. Okay. I'm gonna use my movement first. And I'm going to move through the tent to get to there.
Okay. You see Salonia. Just Salonia.
Oh, I don't see the girl with her?
Nope.
Interesting. And can I still see the two beings?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I would like to take a shot at the blue one with my revolver.
Okay.
So
Go for it.
well,
What is that? An 8, unfortunately, is not enough. It sort of pings off of its crystalline carapace.
alrighty. Then for my bonus action, I would like to use my Eldritch Cannon.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Why did my screen reload itself? Come back. Still the Force Ballista, and I'm gonna aim at the yellow one.
Go for it.
I think it's just a straight D20 for the Eldritch Cannon.
Does it have it should have its own buttons to click, no?
I think it's just your spell attack.
Should be your spell attack.
Oh, there. Nope, that's not what I meant to hit.
That's the whole kit and caboodle.
Well,
I
that's the
thought that would roll a
flamethrower.
thing. That's my bad. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I'm just seeing the damage rolls and not seeing what the spell or the attack
it
thing
should be
is.
just your spell attack.
Okay.
So it's D20 plus 5.
Sure. Motherfucker.
Oh. Same as last time.
Motherfucker.
It sort of gets absorbed into this creature as it makes impact.
Oh, funsies. Well, that's all I got, but she'll turn to Salonia and just say, "What happened? How are they moving?"
I don't know. The little girl took off out of the shop out here, and when she got close to it, it started moving. You can see the way she's holding her arms. It's like she's holding like a child.
Right, but there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm. Well, where'd she go?
She's right here. She kind of like lifts her arms a little. What are you talking about?
You're not holding anything.
What are you? Selenia's gonna look down and see if she is in fact holding nothing.
Child is still there. Her head is buried in your sort of shoulder area. She's scared.
Navina, she's right here.
Sure. We, we'll come back to that. Let's deal with this.
Okay.
You're up, Salonia.
It's further frazzled by that knowledge. She's just gonna hold out a palm in front of her and be like, "Get back!" And she's gonna cast Burning Hand, 15-foot cone, so that should hit him.
Yes.
He is going to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is a 7.
Failure. Gonna take full damage, and also anything flammable within the cone is also now on fire.
The entire tent
So
area.
the tent?
It is now on fire.
Everything is on fire.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna spend my last 2 dread.
Oh yay.
And you see the fire strike towards him, and it gets absorbed into his body, and you can see within this crystalline body that there is sort of a fire underneath it now. So he'll only take half, and he now has something else.
Oh,
And then
love that.
seeing that, the panic in Salonia is reaching extremely high levels. She tries to back away, and the tent is on fire. And Navina, you see this because you're close. All of a sudden, there's this dark energy that seems to seep out from her. And almost subconsciously, this aura of darkness spreads, and you see fleshless skeletal wings
Oh fuck.
sprout from her back that drag along the ground, and her eyes turn completely pitch black, and this feeling of dread rolls out as necrotic shroud happens.
Ooh.
What is that?
So creatures other than allies within 10 feet have to succeed on a charisma saving throw,
Oh hell yeah.
or they're frightened until the end of my next turn.
Ooh.
I fucking dig it.
Literally the only ASMR on the planet that has ever taken that over the flight.
Yeah.
I think it's way more interesting than flight.
Let me make this
Actually, my other character did that too.
Oh,
the second ASMR on the planet that
yes,
just take place.
exactly.
All right.
I really wanted them to go away.
You still have your movement.
Did they fail?
10 feet. They're not within your bubble.
Yeah, they have to succeed on a charisma saving throw.
Oh, even if they're outside of your aura?
Wait, I thought they were within it because I counted 10 feet from me. They were 10 feet.
No, they're further. I put an aura around you. You see the aura?
Oh, yeah, okay.
10 feet.
Is it? Oh, on mine it shows that's only 5 feet.
But
Weird.
this, I will say, he's getting. Oh no, he's not there anymore. Fuck it. I'll say instead of the aura, the sight of it. So what is it? A charisma saving throw?
Yeah, which he's got to beat a 10.
He does not. No, I'm rolling bad.
Okay.
Aha.
All right, that was her bonus action, and she's just continuing to back away while holding on to the child. So she's backing up towards Bill. So Bill can see like the flightless wings and the aura, but he doesn't see like the eyes.
You can see Bill's face, and he has a look of disbelief and a little bit of fear as you get closer to him, and the aura sort of creeps beneath his feet.
But it doesn't affect allies.
Right. He's
But it's
just
still creepy.
naturally feeling this way without the aura. 5, 10, 20, 25. He gets right there. Navina, you see that he opens his mouth and fires a crystalline iridescent blast or beam towards you. That is going to be a 13.
Ooh, miss.
And the second one misses as well. Wow, we're all rolling shit. Nothing's happening. This one.
Yay!
This one is up. He's not going to move forward, but his mouth opens as well. You can see that this beam is also wreathed in fire. That is going to be a 15 to hit.
Oh, that is my armor class, so it hits.
And then that is 7 points of radiant damage. And because of the fire, that it is an additional 3 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
And you have the blinded condition.
Alrighty.
And it's going to be its turn. Bill moves forward. He's sort of skirting around your aura. And he makes his way underneath the burning tent. This thing is going to make a con save as Bill begins casting another spell. That is a failure. Damage. And is pushed back 10 feet as Bill puts both his hands out, and you can see an invisible sort of shockwave hit the creature. The creature begins to fracture as pieces of it begin to fly back, and he flies 10 feet back and lands on its back, and sort of just Undertaker sits back up. Navina, you're up.
Creepy. All right. Okay. So, I need to switch over to that. I was doing the ruler again. All right. So she's blinded still, right?
You're blinded, yes.
Okay. She's just going to sort of reflexively, like, knowing that she still can't see, but she's just used to it, she will close her eyes as just a reflex of it, and allow herself to just sort of take a quick moment just to feel where she is under this tent.
Okay.
Before she takes a few steps over here, and she's going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay. Hell yes. What is that, a dex or a con for me?
A con of 13.
Con 13 is my... Nope. That is a 12.
Yes! Okay. Let me roll damage. Good damage, good damage.
It's pretty good.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so it takes 11 damage from that.
What kind of
And
damage?
then I'm assuming that's thunder damage. It has a cloud icon.
Yeah.
Okay. And then any unsecured objects that are within the cube are pushed 10 feet away from me.
Which is everything,
This
including
tent.
the tent. It is...
Oh,
you
yeah.
just
But
cleared
only
this
Just on
area.
fire.
Yes, that was partially her goal, was to make this a little more difficult for those things to get through.
Oh, yeah. I'll say
And-
trying to get to you at this point, or trying to get through this tent area as it stands, will be difficult terrain for them.
Sweet.
Because of all
And
the debris
then-
that is now spread everywhere.
Yeah. And the last side effect is a thunderous boom audible from 300 feet away.
Oh.
We are making it so obvious something is happening.
Oh yeah, that was also kind of her hope a little bit.
It's on fire and loud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was her action. Let's see, she's blind, so I don't think any of her bonus actions she could do would really work in this case.
You can try.
We've lit, so just to clarify, you lit it on fire, you made it a humongous boom, And we're currently hiding from the Vizarin.
Yep.
Okay.
And
All
then
right.
how
Just
chicks
want to
look
make that.
box.
And down in the lower city, you hear distant thunder. It sounds like it's gonna rain. Null and Helix.
Oh, that's weird. He looks at. I don't remember hearing about rain today. That's odd.
He's like, the sky's clear.
You see no clouds in the sky. It is a clear, starry night.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
The spell Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. So does the components S, that means sight, right?
S is somatic.
Somatic. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, V is sight.
Oh, why the fuck is V
Oh, no,
sight?
no,
Isn't
V,
it visual?
V is verbal. Sorry.
Yeah.
There is no component for sight. It usually says it in the spell that you need to see something if you're trying to do it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, the VSM is verbal, somatic, and material.
Okay. One quick, just measuring again real quick. Sweet.
But you did cast Thunder Wave.
Oh, that's true. Damn it. I'll have to wait till next round then.
Yeah, you could have done Sanctuary and then a cantrip.
Do any of my cantrips work in this case? Probably not.
No. Because you casted Thunder Wave, which is an action spell.
Yeah, I can't do any of those. They're
So
not helpful.
you still have movement.
I do.
You hear Bill cursing as a small crate sort of barely misses him, so you can tell the direction he's in.
Yeah.
Projectiles.
Yeah. She's going to use that to get over closer towards Bill, recognizing that can't see with weird creatures that do this shit, should probably be a little bit closer to my allies. So she'll move
Good call.
up here, assuming that Salonia is still somewhere else behind her.
You're
Without
like at the
squint eyes,
edge.
you still feel dread.
You feel a little bit of dread at your toes.
She'll take that as a good sign. She's like, great, I've aimed well.
Hell yes.
And yeah, to end off her turn, she'll just, towards the direction of Bill, just say, sorry, that kind of went everywhere.
It's quite all right. I know the feeling of unintended things happening. I don't know if you noticed, but Salonia's gone all weird.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, if you have Salonia, if you have the child, maybe hide her. I just made so much noise.
What child?
How do I hide her?
She says she has the child, Bill. I don't know.
Because I do have the child. She's right here.
And you just see Bill nodding slowly at you.
Go to the forge. Put her in a crate or something. I don't care.
Salonia,
I'm
you're
trying.
up.
All right, she's going to use magic missile. Good old magic missile.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Are you rolling 3 different damage, or are you rolling 1 for 3?
I'm gonna roll 3 different damage.
3 different.
I
Okay.
think that's more
so
fun.
we'll keep that. 3 different damage for magic missile, individual damage.
And she's aiming for this guy.
You got it. Well,
Blue guy.
with a 5, because he took a shit ton of damage from Bill, this one sort of shatters and falls. Its pieces fall to the ground and sort of clink.
Okay, then the other 2, she's aiming for the last one.
Go for it.
And they're also going to do an additional 2 necrotic damage because of the shroud.
Hell yeah. Ooh. So that is
6 each for 12.
Oh, fuck
So-
yes.
So 8 force and 4 necrotic damage.
From where you're standing, it impacts with no issue. Anything else from Salonia?
that is it for her actions. She's gonna real quick. You sure you want me to leave and go to the forge?
If you have the child that I can't see for some reason, then she doesn't really belong here at the moment.
Okay. Okay, good luck. And she's gonna start running to the forge.
Forge is just up here.
She's going.
All right, so you run into the forge. As you cross the threshold of the forge, child is no longer there in your arms.
She's gonna look down and be, what? She's like looking around, like, what the fuck is this kid? That's your turn.
How did I lose a child?
Again. This one is gonna move towards you. Actually, and it's gonna open its mouth and it's gonna fire a beam towards Bill.
Difficult terrain? Does that help at all?
Yeah, he only moved half of his movement to get there.
Gotcha.
That's gonna hit. Second attack is gonna miss on you, Navina. So the second one misses, one hits Bill. One misses you, Navina, one hits Bill.
Okay.
Bill takes, holy fuck balls, 20.
Uh-oh.
That is,
Oh god, Bill.
I rolled very high on that.
Bill!
That is 20 points of damage. And
Bill's
Bill
fucking dead.
will make a yeah, that fucked Bill up a lot. Bill sort of falls back into the crates. The crates shatter, and Bill looks fucked up, and he's gonna make a con save or concentration check. Sorry. Okay, that's still good.
Well, the other one can still come back, can it?
Make an intelligence or an arcana check.
His concentration.
15.
Hell yeah. From what you saw Bill casting, he was casting banishment.
Yep.
20 damage fucked him up and he passed banishment?
Hey, he's a wizard.
Oh yeah, I guess. Sad HP pool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's currently still holding concentration, but he is like lying in a pile of broken crates.
Ooh.
That is not there anymore. He's dead. Bill is up. He sort of dusts himself off. Navina, you are no longer blind.
Sweet.
He's like, holy shit. He's like, I don't think I can hold the other one that much longer. We gotta go.
Then go.
Are you sure?
I'll be behind you. Just go.
And he only moves half because he took half to stand up. And he's going to cast an arcane burst towards the creature as he's running by. That is going to hit. And there's a lot of damage coming from Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
You see he fires off an arcane burst towards the creature. The creature begins to fracture. Pieces of it begin to fall as it falls to one knee, but gets back up and continues lurching forward. Navina, you're up.
Okay. Now I would like to cast Sanctuary
Okay.
on
Hell yeah.
Bill.
Okay.
Yeah, so he is warded for a minute.
And I have
So
I have to roll in order to attack him, right?
Yes, until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack roll or a damaging spell must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Or choose a new target.
Gotcha.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so that was a bonus
So that was my
action.
bonus action.
Hell yeah.
And I can see again.
Mm-hmm.
So What do I want to attack with?
It's gonna put that on him.
How, like, is this thing like close, or does it still need some good damage left for the yellow?
About half of his total mass is missing. More, 3/4 of his total mass is missing. He's basically a face connected to a very thin neck, and maybe one arm and half of one leg is left.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, he's fucked.
It is a pogo stick.
Yeah, he's just hopping towards you.
It'd be so funny if his foot hit one of the debris and he just went splat on his face.
Just
That would be so funny.
You're an artificer. Artificers have grace.
I already cast a spell though.
Oh, damn.
I
Sanctuary.
did Sanctuary first. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with my revolver and hope that this shot goes well.
Will she hit something with a revolver?
Oh, come on!
No.
No.
The revolver has denied you every turn.
You remember its full mass, and you fire at where it's missing, and the bullet just goes stray.
Seeing that, she just mumbles to herself, "Shit! I need shooting lessons, damn it."
You need to have a talk with Tajir.
Yep. She will pocket her revolver and pull out her dagger for the future.
Okay.
Because fuck this shit.
She's like, last resort.
Oh, Navina.
Yep. And she is going to only use part of her movement. She wants to keep herself between it and Salonia and Bill.
Okay. Well, Salonia's in the forge now.
Well, she's like in the doorway of the
In
forge.
the doorway, yeah. So you can still sort of see outside. So we'll put you there, but you're like off the map, kind of.
Then I'll move her one over, so she's like in between, basically.
Okay. Salonia.
All right. We have. She's looking down, sees the child gone, looks outside, sees Bill get blasted into oblivion, and sees Navina miss. She goes, right. Oh, okay, priorities. And she is going to run back out since she doesn't know where the kid is. And where did that go? She is going to duck back out and cast Firebolt.
Okay. I like that everyone is specifying.
Emphasis on the remaining
More fire!
crystalline dude.
12 does not hit.
She's like, I tried. She ducks back in the doorway.
It's gonna fire towards the doorway, towards you, Salonia. That is a 13.
Misses because I still have mage armor.
Fuck yes.
Nice.
The interior of the forge gets raked by this crystalline iridescent beam. Bill is up next, and he's going to run into the forge with you, Salonia, and end his turn there. As you can still see Bill sort of smoking and singed from that last attack. Navina, you're up.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna start with my bonus action first again. Or do I want to use grease? Because that other thing might come back.
The dream. I'm just, you dreamed it up. Make it happen.
The world is your canvas.
I'm gonna save it for now because that's my last spell slot. Because I might need something else later. So I'm gonna Eldritch Cannon first.
Hell yeah.
So, D20. Motherfucker!
Don't
I
shoot
hate
the
this.
forge.
Well, she's not aiming towards the forge, so surely not.
Misfire.
Oh
No.
boy. All right. Anything else from Navina?
That was just her bonus action.
Yes.
So, her action. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna play a little risky here. This might be really, really bad idea,
You'll be fine.
but I kind of want to do it anyway. She seeing that this thing, whether purposefully or not, just attacked her home. She's a little angry with it, so knife in hand after her force ballista did not work.
Hell yeah.
She is going to charge at this thing and try to stab the fuck out of it.
Go for it.
Fuck you, dice. Fuck you, dice.
I mean, in reality, steel knife versus hardened crystal does not.
True.
Does not.
Oh boy.
Why are dice never my friend? Can they like me for once?
Oh man, I know the feeling.
Also, remember how much dread you gave him when you rolled a 1.
It's true.
Oh, fuck me.
Well, so far she's given
Well?
me back 3. So. Slonia.
Well,
Okay.
sorry, guys.
Seeing how that's going, she's once again going to be like, oh fuck, and she's casting magic missile again on the last guy.
Hell yeah.
Yay, save my ass.
4 damage
Alright,
is
so that
4
is-
damage is all you needed. How does Slonia do this?
Nice.
The magic missile with a tinge of necrotic energy to it just pierces right through what's left of his mass in the center.
Oh, yes. And you see the rest of it collapse and shatter onto the floor. And that takes us out of combat. So Bill is currently licking his wounds within the forge. He's sort of sat on a chair just inside the entrance.
Navina, you might want to get in here and, oh shit. She sees, Bill sat down, still singed and smoking on fire. She's gonna go over to him and pull and put both of her hands on his shoulders and cast Healing Hands.
Wow, hell yeah.
And as she does this, the necrotic shroud and all the features with it just seem to recede back in without her even noticing.
Bill sort of looks up at you,
He gets 6 points of healing.
still with a little bit of fear in his eyes. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Where's
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Navina?
I just told her to come in. Navina!
Yeah, 1 second. Navina's just taking a second to sort of look around the destruction and looking at the crystal creature. She's going to use a scrap piece of the tent that I'm assuming is nearby to collect a sample.
Yeah. Yeah, you pick up 4 pieces that haven't yet evaporated of iridescent crystalline pieces.
Nice.
And also maybe put out the fire.
The Thunderwave did
Yeah, is
that.
Okay.
Yeah. After she has that, she'll run into the forge and close and bolt the door behind her.
You didn't see the kid out there, did you? I got into the forge and she just disappeared.
No, Salonia, I never saw you with her in the first place.
I had her the whole time until I got into the forge and then she just vanished.
But you didn't, though. Your arms were empty for me and Bill.
I didn't see anything either.
But she was there. I could see her. I could feel her. I mean, that's why I left the forge in the first place. She woke up and was asking for you, Navina. And then she ran outside skipping and was talking to a man.
She was asking for me.
Yeah, I don't know how she knew your name. She's been unconscious this whole time. But she asked where you were. I asked her when she woke up, and then she just left. And it was like time was slow. I couldn't catch her no matter what I did. And the people outside were moving like through mud. It was slow and heavy. And then she was talking to this guy with blue robes and dark hair and really bright eyes. And I asked him who he was, and he said he was the what would he say? The remade?
Can you describe him in as much detail as you can manage?
I had blue robes, tan skin, his hair was dark. I think it was curly. His eyes were really bright. They were like bright blue, maybe teal. I think he had a beard.
Does Navina get anything from that description?
If I'm thinking what you're thinking, it does not match that description.
Okay.
At least from what you remembered.
Gotcha. Okay. Weird, but Bill said that he saw her down here, that you just disappeared in a blink.
Yeah. I blinked and you were gone, Salonia.
It doesn't make it. She ran out and.
Navina's just gonna, still like keeping half an eye on Salonia, is gonna walk over to the room where the girl's supposed to be and just peek inside.
You peek inside and the girl is sleeping. The old
Salonia,
man,
she's
the
right here.
Old man is also sleeping.
Damn, they slept through the thunder wave. Impressive.
Soundproof walls, probably.
Forge helps.
Yeah.
Salonia's gonna hurry over and look in. But she was outside and she went up to the petrified person and she said he was singing. And then it cracked and started to move.
Okay.
She was scared.
I mean, I don't exactly blame her for being scared if she did see that, but she's right there.
But she wasn't.
Are you okay, Salonia? What was that whole darkness surrounding you? Are you sure what you
darkness?
saw? Are you sure what you saw above me wasn't just you?
But what darkness? What are you talking about?
He just sort of looks over at Navina. The fucking weird wings and
Yeah, Salonia, you had wings for a minute there.
I've never had wings. I was just scared.
You had dark spectral wings. Large wings. They were touching the ground. I mean, don't get me wrong, they were very cool, but getting close to you felt weird. I wasn't afraid of you. I don't want you to think that. But you did something.
I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
So we're seeing things too then.
I'm not saying you're seeing things, I just don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe this is all still just side effects of the light, all the weird crystal creatures that have been around.
You mean like the comet?
Yeah, maybe,
it's just
but it
getting weirder. But how was the little girl
maybe
up and moving around, and people were slow, and like she went right past you, Bill.
I didn't see anybody. It all happened in like a fraction of a second. You were painting and next thing I knew you were gone.
Salonia, you've seen other things before. Like the thing with Bill and... Are you sure that it wasn't just however you see that happening?
No, this was totally different. The thing I see with Bill and Null, I've seen my whole life. That's not new. This was different. It was
Different
like
how?
Like time stopped. Which has happened. I've seen that happen before, but not like this. I see shadows. That's how do I say this? She takes off her glasses and closes her eyes for a second and then opens them. And you see for the first time that her eyes are not just like this pale lilac color, they're actually neon.
Oh.
I see like spirits. I have since I was a kid. The glasses help so that I don't. But sometimes the big ones I can see anyways. That's what I see with you, Bill, and with Null. I see shadows. I don't know what they are, and I also just see regular spirits sometimes. She puts the glasses back on. But today was not any of that.
Okay. Well, thank you for telling us that. And showing us what your eyes really look like. They're very pretty.
They're unsettling.
Why do you say unsettling?
I'm from a really small village to the northwestern part of Adria's Reach, and it used to freak people out. And then it freaked them out more when I'd point at things that weren't there. So the glasses were a solution my family came up with. I do also need them to see, but we put extra enchantments on them.
But they hide your eyes.
Because it's not necessary. It just draws the wrong attention. And people just think it's weird.
For a second, you see Navina, like, open her mouth like she wants to say something, and then sort of reconsiders for a second and looks down at the ground before she looks back up a little more unsure. So are my eyes unsettling to you?
No. Your eyes are great.
Then why are your eyes not?
Because they scared people.
That's their problem. I really like purple.
Thanks. But I really do need these to see.
Well, yes, but maybe you don't. Maybe you don't need to hide.
Enchantment that does the thing to my eyes is the same one that helps stop me from seeing spirits everywhere. And I really would like to not see those everywhere. I don't like them.
That's fair. Well, we're getting a little off topic here, and I'm being a little hypocritical, but
this isn't important.
Maybe consider altering it in the future. But back to the girl and everything else.
Wait. Oh no. Where did that beam hit? She's going to look for the figurine to see if it got hit by the beam.
Give me a d20. 1 to 10. Your figurine is toast. 11 to 20, it's fine. It is right on the precipice of where the beam hit. Untouched.
She's gonna run over and grab it and be like, thank you. At least one thing is okay.
Oh, the deformed cat.
Yeah, I like it. See, I've painted it. She's gonna hold it out. And again, you see like a whole bunch of colors that do not belong on a lion. There is green and purple. The mane is black with like streaks of purple. It's got lots of colors.
Oh. Well, all right. Cool. Do you know when the others might be back? Because regardless of what we all saw and also respectfully didn't see, we did just make a lot of noise. I made a lot of noise. You set things on fire. And lots of people were running and screaming in fear, so
guys,
we really need to move her.
You see Bill looking out the window.
Please don't say it.
The spell that I cast should have finished already.
Is it
What
back?
did you
I
cast?
Banishment?
Oh, there were more than those two.
Yeah. I think you guys are gonna want to have look outside, I think.
Oh, no.
Just gonna crowd in next to Bill and look.
You take a look. You see a busy street. You see a fully functioning tents of vendors and stalls.
Like the tents that I pulverized?
Mm-hmm. And we're on fire.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What?
See, I'm not crazy.
I'm
'Cause
beginning
if I'm
to
crazy,
think
then all
I
three of
am.
us are crazy.
I wouldn't be shocked with me.
I don't see
You just
that
looked at
other
Bill.
creature either. He's gonna walk outside, and just right at the threshold, maybe a few steps outside of it, and he's just gonna look around. Doesn't look like anything happened.
Okay, so this is more time magic. Oh, okay.
And we fade and cut to the lower city,
Well, they're having a great time.
where we find
You're having a
Null,
dandy time.
Helix, and Bodhi. Where are you traveling?
I think our plan, correct me if I'm wrong, gentlemen, was to first go to the Resistance elderly couple, which we did.
Mm-hmm.
Find Tazir's gang, which it happened. And then go to the cave, is that right?
You see Beatrix just sort of nod. Cat's got her tongue tonight, lol.
Uh-huh.
Well, all right. I suppose we should go look at this cave then, before it starts raining, apparently. As he looks up at the sky.
So you look up at the sky. Not a cloud. It is a perfectly starry night, despite the light pollution coming from Al Mirage. The stars are bright, and they are plenty. But as you all look up, shortly after this sort of rumbling thunder, so we're sort of this is happening at the same time of the fight. As the three of you look up to look at the sky after hearing this rolling thunder, like a light switch, the stars begin to blink. All of them simultaneously. Like someone is flipping a light switch. And it happens for maybe a second or two, and they become normal again.
Well, that sure is peculiar.
Yeah, I can't say I like it when the sky does strange things.
It looks like an omen to me.
What do you reckon that means, Null?
Something bad might be happening at this moment. Someone might be having an epileptic seizure, but we should keep going.
Specific.
Like a god is having an epileptic seizure? Because I don't know what else would make the stars blink. Well, actually, never mind. I do know what would make the stars blink, and I don't really want to think about that now that I mention it.
What do you mean?
Bad memories.
I suppose I'm not a pusher, so we'll keep it at that then.
Alrighty then.
You make your way. You continue making your way You follow Beatrix, and she's taking you about a half mile outside of the lower city. You find yourselves close to what looks to be a secluded hovel or cave system. You see palm trees and sand surrounding it, a mirage-like natural beauty. You see two glowing blue streams, actually more than two, converging and wrapping around this cave system. You also see, not too far from it, a small settlement, it looks like.
Well, I never thought I'd find myself in a mine again, or a cave.
How much time did you spend in caves? I didn't see you as the type that would delve.
Well, I worked with my father in the copper mines back in Copper City. Work every piece of silver and gold that I saved up was for old Songbird here.
Well, that's a mighty fine investment. I think so, and it seems to be paying off.
A man with humble beginnings, and I see a great future for. I respect that.
Well, shucks. Old Songbird here owes you to a little melody, and I'll play like something light to kind of brighten up the mood.
Okay. So where are
Traveling music.
Where are you heading? There's the cave that Beatrix was talking about, and there's also a settlement.
I don't want to leave the others alone too long, knowing that we're being chased. So, are we okay with just immediately checking out the cave, or do y'all want to speak with the townsfolk?
Sounds good to me if we go straight to the cave.
We can check out the settlement once we reunite with the others.
Agreed.
Okay. So you continue moving towards the cave system. You arrive. You still see the convergence of multiple streams in front of this cave, sort of bright, glowing blue, especially within the darkness of the night. It is very apparent. Helix, you know of this place as the Azraki Thread, is what this area is called, and the settlement is called Malzahar's Rest, or not Malzahar, Salazar's Rest. It's sort of a farming village, and just in front of the cave entrance, you're quite of a ways away. You see what looks to be a panther-like creature resting. You see barbed tentacles coming from its shoulders, sort of gently writhing. And just above the cave, you see another one of those creatures.
Friends of yours, Beatrix?
You see she's hiding behind a rock and looking. She shakes her head.
That can't be good.
This was the cave we were supposed to hide in.
She narrows her eyes and nods.
I too hide behind a rock.
Well then.
What do you reckon we should do?
Well, at this point, talking to the townsfolk would not be a terrible idea to find out why those are there. But also that would bring attention to the fact that we're looking to hide here, so...
maybe we can suss out a little bit of information with them without making it too obvious.
Do you have a plan, perhaps?
Well, I'm not much of a planner, but I can certainly talk my way through it.
Well, I'll let you lead that because I'm very easy to notice. So, there's not a whole lot of Warforged walking around.
All right. Let's give it a shot. What do you say, Noel?
Sounds good to me.
What do these things look like?
They are panther-like creatures, both sleeping at the moment, with tentacles coming out of their shoulders, barbed tentacles. And you can see that they have about 6 legs.
Oh boy.
Well, these don't look like any cats I've ever seen.
You can make, I guess, Bodhi or Helix can make a nature check. Yeah, you've never seen these things before.
Can I hold on, let me look at something real quick. Oh, yeah, never mind. Does not affect what I think it does. Okay.
Yep. I mean, from the looks of it, you know what panthers are. You know they are predatory creatures. But these look different than your normal panthers.
Yeah.
I guess before we approach any closer, I'm like, they're asleep, and Beatrix seems suspicious of them. Shall we? And then I suggest that we kill them in their sleep.
From the cleric.
While I appreciate your vigor, if there are more of them, you know, there's a chance that we don't successfully kill them immediately and they call their friends. I think
With the
it's better
exception
we-
of self-defense, I'm not one for animal cruelty.
I ain't never seen a cat with tentacle shoulders, but Bodhi, what do you suggest then? What do you want to do?
I pull out a costume from my bag, and I say we ask a few questions of the townsfolk over in that settlement. And I start disguising myself as like what's his face? The Australian guy.
Crocodile Dundee.
Not him, the other guy. Steve Irwin.
Oh, Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I look like him.
Okay, if you're gonna do Steve Irwin, you gotta do the accent.
Yeah. Yep. I'll try. Anyway.
Do him justice. Come on.
All right, so you guys quietly make your way around, away from the cave system and go to the town, which isn't too far. So you reach Salazar's Rest, sort of a small farming village. There's not too many people walking around, but one spots your eye, sort of a male in his late 30s, fair skin, long patchy trench coat, cowboy hat, and he's just sitting chewing on a piece of wheat. His feet are sort of up on the well that is central to this settlement.
I gently nudge Helix, and I just say, "Follow my lead." and I start approaching this gentleman. I approach I walk very confidently and friendly and just like wave like a friendly hello to him.
He tips his hat towards you. Welcome to Salazar's Rest. Brings y'all in today.
Good day, mate.
Oh,
Have you seen any exotic creatures?
exotic creatures? I mean, I've seen a few displacer beasts take residence up in that cave over there.
Really, over there, that cave. What kind of creatures have you seen over there?
Just within the past week or so, just those. They seem to have taken up residence.
Golly, I wonder, for what reason would they take settlement there?
Well, we do use the caves as storage. For perishables and other supplies that don't do well in the heat.
Well, me and my bodyguards over here, we were looking to study some beautiful creatures. You think it would be safe if we investigated?
Safe? I mean, I wouldn't call Displacer Beast safe. But feel free, it's your grave.
Well, what do you folk do with these critters? Shouldn't you be protecting your perishables?
Well, we're a simple farming village. We don't have much, we don't have many fighters here, and the guards that we did have been called back to the city. And the only guard that stayed went to go check it out and never came back.
Crikey. Sounds like he's in danger, mate.
What's that language you're speaking? I don't recognize that accent.
I've traveled far away from a faraway land, mate. Or from the kingdoms of Alethea.
Oh, from across the ocean.
It's a real hellhole. There are spiders that try to kill you, lizards that try to kill you, weather that tries to kill you.
And you're talking about the kingdoms of Alethea.
I'm from one of the kingdoms of Alethea, mate.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can't say that I've traveled there, but from what I've read and heard, I have no reason not to believe you. So, welcome to Almiraj. And this whole time he's just sort of sitting there with his hat down and his feet up, and he's just sort of chewing on a piece of wheat. Well, if you're able to clear it out, you're free to whatever's in the cave. If whatever they haven't eaten already.
Anything else we should know about these creatures, mate?
Displacer beasts. Well, they're very hard to hit. They seem to duplicate themselves, seemingly.
Duplicate? Crikey.
I've never fought one, so I wouldn't know the specifics, but like I said, these are the things that I've read. And they usually travel in packs. Possibly.
We best be careful.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. What's your name, friend?
Steve Irwin, mate. Pleasure to meet you.
Steve Irwin. Virgil Bradshaw. Good to meet you. Well, if you need anything, we probably don't have it. But like I said, help yourselves to whatever's left in that cave. And if you see Saeed, tell him we sorely need his help.
We'll do our best to find him, and hopefully you'll see us all in one piece.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. And you see that he sighs, and he tips his head even lower and just goes back into his like relaxed, lounging position. You can make an insight check if you'd like.
Sure.
While he's doing that, hey there, mate. Can you at least give a description of the guy?
With a 10, you see that he thinks you guys are gonna die. A description of the guy, Vezaran guard, dark skin, sort of young. He has a scar along his left cheek and a scar along his nose. Green eyes, short, dark, curly hair. You also from the are you all from the kingdoms? And he looks at each and every one of you.
And then Helix just points at himself. And then shrugs.
I just like subtly nod yes, like it's like put on the accent.
Well,
I silently nod along too.
well, good luck. Hope to see you back.
Good day, mate.
Good day. Tajira pops up as you walk away from the settlement.
Where did you run off to? He's on the phone still, apparently. He brought one over. I don't know where he got one, but he got one. Oh,
Mute him real fast. There you go.
yeah.
Is that global mute? Can you disable that? I'm not even sure. Here, wait, let me try this on you, Val. See if you can disable this mute. I'm assuming no.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
No.
so keep him unmuted.
At my back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
You never
Yeah, I didn't
left.
even see that you muted me.
Okay, he muted himself. All right, so
Oh.
so you see Tazir, you both him and BH up.
Okay, my headphone is active. Hi, sorry.
Okay.
So,
Oh boy,
Whoa.
Robot.
Sounded robot.
then
The
mute.
robot
turned
muted.
into a Warforged cowboy.
hello?
Yeah, you're back.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay,
So I was just.
I think I can hear you fine now.
Well, Helix was asking where you ran off to.
I ran off to handle some business and also to get some food.
To get some food. Did you bring something?
Yeah,
back?
yeah. I did not bring any with me. I figured y'all would, sort that out amongst yourselves.
Well,
And
right.
the last I checked, you said you don't eat.
I wasn't worried about me particularly. These two fellas might have
Now,
wanted something.
Tajir, a group that fights together should break bread together now.
I mean, you're right. I apologize. I was just really hungry, and it wouldn't taste the same. You have to have it fresh.
I look at Tajir and I go, "You're lucky. I'm on a diet. Gotta watch my figure." Or after this whole mess.
I just look him up down. I'm sure you are.
Jesus. So you guys find your way back to the cave. You still see the two creatures resting, one right outside the cave entrance and one right above it to your right if you're facing the cave. You can also make perception checks if you'd like.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Things are starting off great.
Oh boy.
Oh, yay.
No. You think you see drops of blood leading into the cave.
I look down, look into the darkness of the cave. I turn back. Guys? The hell is this? Looks like
Tazir
blood.
definitely sees it.
Yeah, what's going on here?
With my 2, I'm like, oh, it can't be that bad now.
And Tazir, you see off to the right, you see a dead displacer beast.
Did someone come through here before us?
Are the beasts territorial? Is this a potential invader?
I'll just have my hand near my gun in case of any shenanigans.
Beatrix has vanished as you look around.
Now, where did this
Slippery
beast
one.
go?
This was her idea, and she just took off.
She seemed to have slipped away between the settlement and the cave. It's a boys' night out.
Looks that way. All right, gentlemen. Well, how do we want to handle this?
Well, that Saeed gentleman sounds like he's in danger.
All right. Well, if we happen to cross him, we'll worry about him at that point. But I think we need to focus on the thing in front of us, which is the 2 displacer beasts. So, any plans for what to do with them outside of stab them?
Damn.
Are they
There goes
still
my
asleep?
idea.
Are they still asleep, DM? Or can we see if they are?
Yeah, they're still sleeping.
Well, perhaps we can take advantage of this opportunity now. Use tiptoe a little bit, not wake them up. Give us a chance
How do you want
to
to perch up
investigate.
at?
So we can sneak our way behind this here rock. And then I got a couple of tricks up my sleeve to make us light as a feather if needed. Make a soft landing here. And slip through here. And they wouldn't notice a thing.
Well, do y'all want to be... We're trying to sneak into the cave as opposed to dealing with them?
We'll follow Bodhi's lead, but if things go south, I'm ready to fuck some shit up.
I think the path of the most peaceful path is the best, but if needed, I'll do my best to back you guys up.
You just said you're the one leading, so we'll back you up.
Right, but if it comes to the fisticuffs, I'll back you guys up.
So you're going to take point and then immediately stand behind me? Is that the plan?
Well, let's just hope it doesn't come to that now.
How about I take point and you 3
Yeah, good
follow in
idea.
behind me?
Are you sure about that now?
I'll be in the back. Obviously, I'm more long range.
Just thinking about if things do go south, I'd rather them come at me first than you folks. You're
Can't
welcome.
argue with that now.
You're more than welcome to stay on my, stay on my 6, but just be ready if it gets weird.
You see a few birds land on these various rock formations. And you can see that the rocks are very loose, even for birds as they land.
All right. So climbing over the rocks, probably not a great idea, but we can go through the water. That is another option.
Can we see how deep it goes?
From what you can tell by looking at it, it's about at its deepest point is probably 10 feet. 10 feet deep.
Does everyone here know how to swim?
It's assumed every hero knows how to swim, but if someone doesn't, then speak up now. Assuming that means we're all good going through the water.
Let me wrap up old Songbird here. She doesn't like to get too wet.
Yeah, I can see how that wouldn't do her too good. So I don't make a whole lot of noise moving through water, because I don't really have to worry about breathing.
He's just gonna walk underneath like fucking Pirates of the Caribbean.
I was just gonna say.
He's going to literally walk along the bottom.
I
Make
love
as
that we
little
all
noise as
immediately
possible.
went Pirates of the
Music is playing
Caribbean.
in my head.
That's awesome.
I was thinking of Metal Mario in Super Mario 64. And he's like walking.
So let me see if I can get to the other side. Bodhi, do you have a good spot that you can be? I guess Bodhi and Null. Tajir, I'm imagining you're not moving until we get to the other side. Is that right?
Yeah, make sure the coast is clear.
Could I cast a spell before Helix goes into the water?
You can do whatever you want.
So I stop Helix for a second. I'm like, before you go, let's just stay prepared for anything. So I cast Bless on my 3 fine gentlemen companions.
Hell yeah.
I do like a very quiet like mime show for everybody. Giving I can only do up to 2 people. Null and Helix bardic inspiration.
Okay. So I'm thinking this is probably the best direction to go, by the way. Because we can walk around up to that top area, right? That's just ground.
Yeah, that's just ground to this top area. Over here, this sort of cave is like, it's like a tiny island, quote unquote, between these streams.
So we can go over there and then cross to this island here, and then cross over to this, basically.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
All right. Erase everything that I just wrote.
What are the boys doing? You can place yourselves wherever. You're not in combat yet.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably best we path through here, up here, and then across.
I have no
way you
access
got-
to the map, so I'm sorry.
Oh, someone stream their thing.
Yeah. One second.
I moved Tajir.
While you're over here, go ahead and make a perception check.
All of us?
Mm-hmm.
So as Helix is preparing to,
Guys.
well, hold on. As Helix is preparing to go through this water, he will. You will see as he's walking towards the edge. You will see his left arm, the thing that's always kind of glowing when he's doing stuff. You will all of a sudden see it start sucking in light as he rages.
Quietly.
Yeah.
Tajir, with a 16, within this area here, you see movement behind the rocks. You see what looks to be a paw, or maybe two paws, sort of laying in this area.
Helix.
Assuming Helix sees that too.
After Tajir points it out, yeah.
All right. Duly noted.
And I spent my 3 dread to do that.
Oh god.
I have 0 dread.
You're welcome, guys.
All right. Well, let's see if I can get across. Bodhi, follow me, and then we'll go from there because there's no clean path.
I like to imagine that if he's raging as he goes underwater, the water just boils around him. It's just bubbles.
Can I like go around like where that dead displacer beast is and try and flank them while he like goes from the front?
Yeah, absolutely. You, like I said,
Yeah, over there. Yeah.
you can do whatever you want.
So you wanted to be over
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
I assumed that this was a
little
wall.
closer up.
based off the way that he
Oh,
described
it's
it.
a wall.
So-
Oh.
well, it might not be. Is this like an opening he can squeeze through?
If he's careful enough.
Oh,
Like I
God.
said, like you saw the birds land and the rocks seem very loose, so one false move could wake them. I'm just adjusting things, don't worry.
I think I should be fine. I'm light on my feet.
So you want to move down to next to that displacer beast?
Yeah.
All right. Zoom.
And can I like examine the beast? Any clues?
You can make a medicine check, sure, or investigation, your choice.
Let's do medicine. Oh, nice.
Natural 20.
Let's go.
You can see
Let's
that-
go.
You can see that this beast, there are piercing marks on it, as if it's been stabbed by something. With that too, you can see the trail of blood leading from the displacer beast through the rocks and into the cave.
Oh, there's a cave. Oh.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna ready my 2 guns. I'm gonna take them out, and I'm gonna investigate.
Investigate what?
The cave, or
Oh,
like the opening, or wherever the blood is.
You see, I mean, from where you are, you can see that the cave entrance just disappears into blackness. You can't see anything past that.
Okay.
But you see a trail of blood leading into it.
Oh God.
There was I don't know if you were here for this part, but there was a guard from the settlement that came over here to check it out and hasn't returned. His name was Saeed. He was a Vezaran guard. So I guess with a natural 20, knowing that information, Saeed probably was the one that took this displacer beast out.
Okay.
before
So,
he
yeah, let
was
me-
before he was sort of maybe taken by the rest of them.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the cave then, and while they're trying to cross the water, and hopefully the cave leads to.
Well, hold
the
on.
other
There
side.
are 3 displacer beasts.
Yeah.
Oh
in
no, I
front
know.
of the
I'm
cave.
not gonna move. I'm not gonna move until they move.
Oh, okay. So you wanna try and make your way to there, along with at the same time your party
Yeah.
is.
I think that's
Yeah.
what everybody's trying to do right now is
Okay.
get into that cave.
All right.
But
So
I want to make it so that they don't know that I'm there, so I can roll up on them.
okay, you're gonna have to get past these rocks, and the rocks are very loose. So if you're trying to move past it, we're all gonna do this at the same time, so one doesn't trigger before the others. So you're gonna try and make your way through these like rocky outcropping, trying to fit through this gap through. Okay, and the rest of you are going swimming.
Sounds about
You were just
right.
going for a stroll, but yes,
Okay.
I think that's the plan.
Got it. So you watch as Helix goes and just walks into the water. He walks at the bottom of this stream. Bodhi and Null, you get into the water as well and begin to swim. This is going to be stealth checks. We're going to do a group stealth check. You need 3 successes before 2 failures.
You guys have
Okay.
both have Bardic, so
Can I use my dead man measure to, definitely get through these rocks?
If you have spark to spend, absolutely.
Yes, I got 2 sparks, so let's do that.
So instead of the three before the 2, it's just going to be you need 50% success. No. You need 3 successes in order to do this without waking them. So go ahead and roll your stealth. Helix with advantage, since you are underwater.
I also get advantage because I'm raging. So is that super advantage, or 15 is probably fine.
Yeah, 15 is good. 15 was the DC you needed to hit. So you need 2 more successes.
Okay.
oh, I gotta do it too, right?
Everybody that is crossing.
You said
Stealth.
Come on.
oh my god.
I'm gonna use luck.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute. So my stealth, that was a 9 plus the 2 from Dead Man's Measure, or
Yes.
how do I apply that again?
It's
Oh,
just
okay, so
it's just
11.
+2, so 11. You need 15.
Okay. Hold on, I have other things. Hold on.
I use my luck point.
Okay, so it's all on you, Tazir, because Null is.
Loud in the water.
So you have 11 right now. You have a Bardic and you have Bless.
Oh yeah, bless. Wait. Yeah, I'll just use both to try and get over the 15.
Go
So
for it.
for the
Bless is a D4, I believe, and Bardic
D4,
is a
okay.
D6.
So 1d4, 1d6.
Yes, you can still fail
Roll.
with those 2.
Nope, I got it.
Okay. So you quietly make your way through the rocks. You end up on the other side. They don't seem to notice your presence. You make your
Still got my
way.
guns in my hand just in case.
You make your way into the cave. They are unaware of your presence. So as you enter the cave, you see a bunch of crates. A bunch of them have been opened or broken into, presumably by these creatures. You also see, as you follow the blood trail in, you see down in a crevice within this cave, you see the partially eaten corpse of Saeed.
Oh.
You just see a look of disappointment and sadness in Bodhi. As I take off my hat out of respect for Saeed.
So now that you're in the cave, what do you guys do? Because you still have the 3 things out there, and if you're looking for a place to hide,
Yeah,
I mean,
that was the other half of it. So, if he was still alive, it would have been useful, but I kind of figured he was going to be eaten. All right, gentlemen.
or displacer beasts will do that.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, do we think let's do Helix will start taking measure of the actual place if it's worth hiding in.
If it wasn't for the displacer beast, it would be a very good place to hide. It is secluded, semi-secluded. There is technically a moat around it because of the streams. And despite what Beatrix said, there only seems to be the one entrance. At first glance.
We'll also inspect the crates to see if there's anything useful in them.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll assist him so he can roll a disc with advantage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation with advantage. Heavy ass dice.
Yeah.
You find
Grain.
I was gonna say you find 19 rations.
Okay. Well, if we were to hide in here, we'd have at least some sort of backup food, I guess. But we need to deal with what's outside if we want to stay here, gentlemen.
Or if you can find a way to lure them away.
They're also sleeping, right?
Yeah.
Do they look like they're like well fed, like they're like napping after a meal?
They're definitely in some sort of sleep coma. Food coma. Judging by Saeed's body.
I silently point at Saeed's body and then point at the sleeping cat and then, cross my finger, move my finger across my neck, suggesting that we kill it in its sleep.
What if I use my mage hand now to lure them away as a distraction?
I mean, that is an option, but how do we know they don't come back? There's also the problem of the town using this location. And there's now displacer beasts on the edge of the town.
These critters are proving to be much of a nuisance, aren't they? I was hoping to live and let live, but poor Syed, poor townsfolk. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking now? As I unpack full Songbird.
I nod and whisper euthanasia. Euthanasia. Euthanasia.
Euthanation. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Everyone
Oh, no.
everyone just make a straight intelligence check.
Oh.
-1.
It's my best roll all game.
15, 16.
Wait, I don't see. Oh, there it is.
10
Oh.
and 3. Fitting.
Not the brightest bunch.
Helix and Bodhi, you could possibly sneak back out here. You don't need to hide here right now. Maybe come back with some help.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what Helix was thinking, but he's just so. I think we need to deal with this problem for more than one reason, but we also don't need to do it necessarily right now.
I lower old Songbird.
But I will leave the decision up to the party.
Perhaps it's best with some backup. Get the whole band back together.
I don't disagree, especially when knowing how dangerous they are.
I sigh, shrug my shoulders, and say, "I suppose so."
Can I get something off of Syed's corpse just as proof to the townsfolk? Of
Yeah.
his, like,
Absolutely.
so I want to return something to them.
So as you search Saeed's body, you find his broken spear. You also find 250 gold pieces. You find a 60-foot rope that looks stronger than most. You find a well-crafted smoking pipe and an old rusty cloth bag on his person.
I'll take the smoking pipe and cloth bag.
I'll take the rope if you don't mind.
I'll take the money.
Priorities.
How about you split that money? Give it to charity.
We should give it back to
We're
the
robbing a
family.
corpse, y'all.
Now, no. We don't
Give
know
the
if he
money
has
to
any
the townspeople.
family.
Yeah.
That was probably money spent by the townspeople to hire this man to address these things.
Which means, as I slowly start pocketing the gold,
Which
It's up
means
for
if you're going to
grabs.
pocket that gold, you need to kill those 3 beasts.
Exactly.
Which
So it's
is
either we do it
what I've
now
been
or we do it
suggesting.
later.
Like, well, we're no better time than right now to kill a bunch of fucked up looking cats that ate this poor man.
All right. First, let's try and get back out. We'll address the money problem after the fact.
Perfect. So I pocket every single piece of gold for safekeeping.
So you can add 250 gold to your inventory now.
I try to position what's left of his body in like a nice, like, posable position, like arms crossed, if he has arms.
He has one.
It's like, just try to make him look respectable.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a performance check. At disadvantage, since you probably haven't worked with a corpse before.
Yep.
Oh. 18. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think at a glance it looks as good as it would for a half-eaten corpse.
Yikes.
I'm a little surprised you weren't more squeamish with that.
after what I went through with Mr. Alley during the maelstrom, I don't think anything can get to me anymore these days.
Well, that's good to hear, young cub. You're going to need that courage.
I nod.
What's the plan here, guys?
Oh, quick question. The rope, is it regular? You said it's stronger than most, so is it particular?
No, it's just a strong 60-foot rope.
Strangle the beast. Not yet.
Wait, what'd you say?
Those are joking. Strangle the beast.
Strangle the beast. Jesus Christ.
Beatrix is gonna hate you.
That was above the table. Bodhi would never suggest such a thing.
So what is the plan? Are you trying to sneak back out?
I think we're trying to sneak back out.
I try to take one more look at the cave to see if there's like an alternate, a secret exit.
I mean, standing in the cave, there is only one entrance.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
Yeah.
If you want to make an investigation check, you can. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yep, one entrance.
If you rolled sleeping displacer beast right in the middle of it.
If you rolled well enough, I would have said there probably would have been a entrance towards the back somewhere, or an exit hidden. But
this has to be one of my lowest rate of rolls of all my sessions.
Really?
I think that's session wide at this point.
No, this game is just cursed. Every session we roll really low.
This yeah, I don't even know. I mean, you did roll well on your stealth checks, but let's see how you guys fare.
I used my luck point to do that.
So I guess Helix will take point again, and then Helix is going to take point, but he's going to kind of hover near this middle one, and he's going to let he plans to let everyone else into the water while he kind of just stands on the shoreline before receding into it. So the plan is, I think I'll be first out of the cave and last into the water.
Okay. So same thing as before. Stealth checks. You need 3 successes.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, one more success. Falls to Tazir again. Tazir?
Come on. Yes.
15.
Yeah.
What you needed.
I was really nervous.
You
This gold is
guys,
heavy.
you guys make your way past the sleeping beasts again and across the water quietly. As quietly. Null's been loud this whole time, but it has been it's been saved by the rest of the
It's
party.
the stolen money jingling in his pocket.
Yes.
And you make it across the stream with no issue.
Should we go let the town folks know? Although he seemed pretty unwilling to come up here to begin with.
He's a
So I
farmer.
don't imagine they may come up here.
He's a farmer.
Yeah. Well, just about Saeed.
Oh.
Let the town folks know about Saeed.
I suppose that's the right thing to do.
Okay.
Make a detour by the town on our way back.
All right. So you quickly make your way back to the settlement. Virgil is still sleeping. Well, actually, he's sleeping now upon return. Who approaches first?
I will. I'm still wearing my disguise.
Okay.
Oi. Sorry to disturb you, mate.
Oh. Hey, Erwin. How's it going? Steve, right? Steve Erwin.
That's right, mate.
You're alive.
Yes, we made it back in one piece.
Wow.
Unfortunately for Syed. And I hand him the pipe and the cloth bag.
Wow. And you see his expression sort of change. Oh, that's a shame. He was a good kid.
I didn't know him myself, mate, but I imagine he was a fine young man.
He was. When he got the call back to Al Mirage, he decided to stay. Despite the order. He said he didn't feel comfortable leaving a farming village behind.
Did he have any family, mate?
No. I think he was orphaned. I didn't really
Why did he
speak.
get called back?
Well, to deal with the aftermath of the Veil Storm. Luckily enough, we weren't affected too much by it.
That's good to hear.
And he sort of lifts the bag and the pipe towards you, Bodhi, back to you, Bodhi. Probably have no need for these, so you can keep them.
All right, I'll take him.
Well, hopefully the Vezaran will send some guard back soon. Sakari have been coming in from all over the place, and we try to help however we can, but we don't have much to give, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll let the guard know when we return to Al Mirage.
Well, thank you. Well, the truth be told, I wasn't expecting you to come back, so good on you. You seem to be a tough group. Do you guys have a name? Are you guys an adventuring party, or?
Something like that, mate. Although we haven't quite figured out what to call ourselves these days.
Oh. That's alright. Not many adventuring parties do anymore. At least not the ones that have come through here.
You see something lights up in Bodhi's eyes, like the name.
Bodhi is sweating. He is fighting some sort of urge.
As if something in his head is saying, "You're only as good as your group's name."
So you see Virgil, he sort of tips his hat at everybody. He crosses back his arms. And he gets comfortable again and puts his feet back up on the well. Well, hopefully I'll be seeing you guys around.
Hopefully
Stay
with
safe, Virgil.
better news, mate.
Yeah, we could use some of that.
If any of the folks need some assistance, don't hesitate to holler.
Steve Irwin. The brave Steve Irwin.
That's right, mate. And you just see that little bit of he's like conflicted.
You can see that his eyes lock on your very short shorts. And then he takes his hat off, puts it on his chest, and closes his eyes.
All right, gentlemen, are we heading back up?
I think so. Say, Helix. You don't happen to be one who enjoys a little bit of tobacco, do you?
I do on occasion. Why do you ask?
Maybe this here pipe is far better off in your hands.
I will take it if no one else wishes to partake. I don't really get the effects of tobacco. I just do enjoy the smells occasionally.
You'll get more use out of it than me. Is there anything in the cloth bag, by the way? I take a look at it.
Within the cloth bag, let me see. You just see a bunch of small fuzzy objects within it, sort of shaped in, like sort of plush animals. You see one resembling a rat, an owl, looks to be a dog, a goat, a much larger goat, a boar, a lion, and a brown bear. Just a bag of toys that this kid guard was carrying. Oh my god.
Aww. I hang them on old Songbird like keychains.
Okay.
Observed by trophies.
The heads of his enemies.
I'm not gonna forget you. I never met you, but I won't forget, Syed. As I start tuning old Songbird.
All right. And where is the party heading after this?
I think we're just going back to the forge, right?
Going back to the forge.
Get reinforcements.
Okay, so you make your way back to the forge, and before then, we'll cut back to the forge. What is the rest of the party doing? Navina and Salonia. In this moment, it's been about 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes since the fight, and since you found out that nothing happened outside.
You mean besides the existential crisis they're both having?
Yes.
I think Navina would have finally started to properly dismantle and examine her snake.
Okay. And what are you looking for in particular while examining?
Just like any signs of exactly what caused it to be controlled, like any lingering, I guess, signs of how it was operating by itself.
You can make an investigation or arcana check. Your choice.
Right, the same modifier, but which answer do I want? We'll go with that one. Hello? I pressed the button, but the dice don't want to roll.
While we're waiting for the roll, did it come up on your screen?
No, the button is still just lit up, so I'm gonna just close that and reload it real quick.
Okay. You see Bill is back behind the counter. There you go.
I can't roll worth a damn.
Upon further inspection, after after looking closer at these parts. You don't see any tampering. You think back of the answer that you got. I think it was from Salonia that there was all the schools of magic detected within this creature during the Veilstorm. So you can sort of put together that the Veilstorm had an effect on not just this construct, but the other constructs during the parade.
Okay.
But it wasn't tampered in any way.
Alrighty.
Like all the wiring seemed to be in place, all the plating seemed to be in place. Yeah, it was the Veilstorm that you assume made it do what it did. You see Bill back behind the counter. He's sort of just sitting on the stool and just resting his head on the table. Both Amasaroon and the child are still sleeping. Rumana is sleeping on the other side of the room. You hear a knock on the door, sort of a frantic knock.
Of dismantled snake and does the same thing. Looks at the door, looks at Salonia.
I answered the door while you're gone, so I think it's your turn.
Well, it is my shop, or my dad's shop, really. So that's fair. And she'll make her way over to the door and unbolt it and crack it open enough to peer outside.
You see Null, Bodhi, and Helix.
Oh, thank God. She'll open the door the whole way. We have a lot to talk about.
Speaking of which, why are you all wet?
Sorry, I walked away for a second. Did we show back up?
Yep, you're there.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We had a bit of a close encounter with some what are they called again?
Displacer beasts.
Displacer beasts.
That has nothing to do with water. Why are you wet?
We had to. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. We were investigating the cave, and the cave had water in front of it.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense now.
Okay, but you got near the displacer beast. Why? Like, just leave.
There was a gentleman caught in that cave. We couldn't leave a man behind. Fortunately, he didn't make it.
Oh. That's unfortunate, like you said. But let's maybe get you guys inside and go over everything. And she'll step to the side and like start ushering them in.
I take it that means things happened while we were away?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Well, maybe. I don't know anymore.
Question.
So we all head inside then?
Yeah, you're all in there. You don't have to narrate every single second. You're all in there, the door is shut, everybody's gathered within the space.
So, quick question. When you guys were out and about, did anything weird happen? Like time related weird?
There was thunder, but there wasn't supposed to be any rain today, so that was a little on the weird side.
Oh, so you heard that?
Yeah, and then the sky turned off.
The sky turned off?
The whole, yes.
She'll look over at Sloane real quick with like really wide eyes and looks back at Helix. So the thunder was me. The sky?
What do you mean the sky turned off?
So there were stars, right? And then there wasn't.
Just for some clarity,
Did they come back?
It flickered on and off sort of multiple times. Like someone was hitting a light switch on and off and on and off and on and off.
Yeah, stars don't do that. So, and given that the way you're acting, I'm assuming you had something to do with that and or were related to it.
I don't know if we had something to do with it. Because we didn't see that.
No. I feel like that might have been more of a cause effect of what we experienced, not what we did. We may have gotten into a fight that destroyed that tent out there. She points out towards the window. But then we won and we came back in here and then the tent was fine again?
Like nothing happened.
But you heard the thunder.
Yes.
Which destroyed the tent, by the way. But you heard it.
You say the thunder destroyed the tent, but you cast the thunder.
Yes. But still, it was the effect of the thunder, and you set it on fire, so you helped.
I mean, yes. I did.
Okay. So, whatever happened didn't happen?
Yes.
Maybe?
There's more.
There's more.
You'll never guess what we were fighting.
That and the little girl technically woke up.
Oh.
But also maybe didn't?
Oh.
Yeah, to me, she woke up and asked for Navina and then ran out of the shop, and I chased after her, but according to, Bill, that didn't happen. And, she ran out and talked to a man and then was staring at one of the crystallized people saying he was singing, and then it moved and attacked us. And yeah, and I tried to bring the little girl back here, and when I did, she disappeared. And when I had her, Navina couldn't see her. So
Yeah, according to Bill, he kind of just blinked and Salonia was gone. And then we went outside and the crystal people outside were moving and attacking.
And
And
they seemed fixated on the little girl that neither Bill or Navina could see.
she was just holding air. And then Bill made one of them disappear with banishment, but it never came back.
And then we came inside, and Bill looked outside, and it was like nothing had happened.
Yeah, nothing was burnt. Nothing was destroyed by my thunder spell.
People weren't screaming.
There were no...
And the little girl was still asleep.
Helix will just walk over to look through the door to confirm that the little girl is still just sleeping.
You look through the door. You don't see the little girl.
Helix will turn around. Did you move her?
No.
Oh, I don't like
what do
that.
you mean?
She's gonna run over and look in the room as well.
Navina joins.
You look into the room. You look towards where the girl was sleeping. She's no longer there. But you do hear...
She was there.
You do hear some chatter over to the other side of the room, where the little girl and Rumanas seem to be having a conversation.
When did that happen? We were all right here.
Well, they're making friends. When she wake up, though.
Salonia's gonna approach. Hi.
Romana just looks up at you, Salonia. I'm making a very nice friend. She's very nice.
That's great. When did she wake up?
Maybe half hour ago?
Okay. That's very odd. She's gonna look at Navina like, that's when we saw her and she was definitely unconscious.
Okay. Navina slowly walks up to the girls before, like, crouching. So, has your friend introduced herself, Rumana? Did she give you a name?
Yeah. Her name is Leanne Ray.
Leanne Ray. That's really pretty.
That's a beautiful name.
Yeah, she's really nice too. She was telling me about her dreams, and she was telling me about her grandfather.
Oh. Would it be that man over there? And she points over towards... I'm assuming this is still in the room with the blind man.
Yes. He is sound asleep still, as he has been the entire evening so far.
Nice. And she points over to him. And that is her grandfather?
Yeah.
Okay.
He says he's a very nice man.
Good. She'll turn her attention to Leanne Ray. Well, Leanne Ray, my name's Navina. It's nice to meet you.
Romana just she like excitedly stands. She says she doesn't talk.
Oh, then how have you been communicating?
I hear her voice in my head.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You see Leanne Ray sort of just smile. And then you see Rumana sort of react to something, and she giggles. She sort of covers her mouth. She says you have really pretty eyes.
Oh. you. That's really sweet of you. I have a good question for you. Did you know a man named... Fuck, I'm blanking on his name. The guy from the recording.
Oh, Yasar?
Thank you. Did you know a guy named Yasar?
She said that he was also a very nice man.
Was?
She said that he's no longer with us.
She know that.
Well, she is correct. Does she remember where Yasar was taking her? And who she was meant to meet?
You see Romana just looks at Lee and Ray. No, she doesn't remember.
But she does remember Yasar.
She said bits and pieces. She just remembers that he was really nice to her.
Well, that's good. I do have one other question, and I would just like to apologize before I ask it. It's not a very good question, I'm afraid. Does she remember why she has the number 88?
You see Romana looks over at Lee and Ray. Lee and Ray seems to be in very high spirits. She seems very bubbly. Romana looks back at you. She says she's always had it, that she was born with it. She doesn't know why.
So she's always been with her people, with the nomads.
She looks back at Lee and Ray. She said yes.
Okay. Well, that is reassuring, I guess.
She also said that Robbie's okay.
How does she know that?
She said she had a dream about him.
Does she know where he is?
She shakes her head. No. But she said he spoke to her in her dreams.
What did he say?
Well, at first he was scared. And then he wasn't.
What was he scared of?
Well, he said he was scared of being away from us. From me, from you, from the forge.
Mm-hmm.
And then he told her that he misses everybody. And then that's when he became not scared.
Okay. Are you hungry, Leon Ray? Do you need anything?
She said yes.
Right. I'm not the best cook, but let me go see what we have. All right?
She'd very much like that, and you can see both of them nodding and smiling and giggling.
Okay.
And then Romana sort of sits down, and you can just see them just locking eyes and sort of just giggling at each other, like little children would.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll be back. And she'll start ushering the other two or everyone else out of the room real quick.
Helix will not usher out of the
That's
room.
fair.
You can't move them.
Yeah.
No. She's like, yeah, he has his own question. That's fine.
As you guys are exiting, he'll take a knee kind of where you were. And he'll take a knee before Romana. Hey.
They finish giggling at something, and Romana looks over to you. They both look over to you.
Well, I got another weird question, but do you know who I am? Ray?
You see Romana just every time you speak to her, you see Romana just look towards Lee and Ray. Lee and Ray just sort of looks at you and nods.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am because you've met someone, or do you know who I am because you remember me?
She said both. She said you're her no?
I see. Does she know how old she is?
She says 6.
6. Okay. And do you know who that? She knows who that man is over there. He points to Amma.
Yeah, she said that's her Amma. She also said she talked to Lyra, and Lyra said that she's okay and not to worry.
Okay. Well, so she both remembers me as her no and has met Lyra?
She talked to Lyra in her dreams, she said, just like she did with Robbie.
Ah. Okay. But she's okay. That's good to hear. That's real good to hear. But I guess you wouldn't know where she is.
You see Lee and Ray shake her head.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll find them both. If they're not worried, then there's no need for us to worry, right?
You see Lee and Ray give a soft smile. And Romana says, Lee and Ray doesn't like it when we're sad. So she feels better when you said that.
I'm just looking for people important to me so that we can have fun again.
You see them both smile, and you see them both like sort of start giggling again after you say the word fun. They seem to get a little excited.
Which, if y'all ever need any help with something like that, Nono's around. And if you happen to hear anything from Lyra or Robbie for that matter, let us know right away.
You see Leon Ray nod and smile, and she sort of gets up and walks over to you and gives you a hug.
He'll hug her back. Although one quick thing that maybe you might be interested in, there are little wooden carvings around that probably need a good paint job. And there's one other person here that's really into that, and you might get along with her. That'd be fun.
She says she'd very much like to paint something. Me too, actually.
I'll let Salonia know.
She says she's afraid of Salonia.
Why's that?
She didn't say. She doesn't want to say.
Well, that's okay. It's okay to get weird impressions of people, but she seems like she's a good person. Maybe she just needs to learn to have a little more fun. Isn't that what it is?
You see, she looks over at Leon Ray. Leon Ray's sort of doing that like shy kid thing where she's just like hiding behind like your robe, and then she sort of peeks back up after you say the word fun again, and she just nods very slowly, and she tries to smile at that thought, but you can see that there's a little bit of fear in her face when you say the name Salonia again.
He'll put his big old paw on top of her head and ruffle it. I'll worry about that. And we'll get her settled for you, so you don't have to worry one bit about it. But in the meantime, I'll just try and get the carvings to you without you having to worry about that.
She just nods towards you.
All right. Well, I'm going to go talk with the rest of them while we figure out dinner. And then we'll bring it right back as soon as it's ready.
They sort of sit back and stare into each other's eyes and begin laughing and giggling.
He'll walk out of the room. And head towards the kitchen?
Yeah, there's sort of a small kitchen off to the side. It's in a different room. It's a smaller, it's a small kitchen.
He'll go to join wherever they are.
Yeah, you'll see Navina just pulling stuff out, sort of like not really knowing what the hell she's doing. She's like, maybe this or this. I don't know.
She can craft anything in the world but food.
Yep.
So Helix will just kind of join her, but in a far less panicked. He'll just start looking through the fridge about what would be looking through the pantry, I guess, about what would be kid friendly. Something he thinks a 6-year-old would enjoy.
There's some baked beans. There's just a lot of beans in this cupboard. Not much that you can see that you would think a kid would traditionally enjoy.
Navina, another thing we eventually need to talk about is your nutrition. This is not a healthy pantry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll save that for another time, I think.
Navina just lives on beans. Beans and toast.
Hey, beans have a lot of nutrition.
There's not a lot of variety.
Mm-hmm. It's like my mom was the one that was good at cooking, okay? And I don't think we've ever really gone grocery shopping in a minute.
I mean, that's fine. That's something we'll put on the list of things to do. But in the meantime, after y'all stepped out, I confirmed that She thinks that both Amma and I are her grandfather, but that she's also talked to Lyra.
Okay. So she's telepathic with her style of communication, possibly connected to the light and the crystals. Has the number 88, but not the... Doesn't seem to have had much else to do with all of that, somehow. And has talked to the missing people, but also has some of their memories.
He's also
And
being that both of you were in the room. You could tell that she's also blind.
Oh.
Just by the way her eyes are. They're just sort of like milky white, with sort of iridescent swirling within her eyes.
Which is the same thing that Amma has, right?
Amma
he's just normal blind.
He's just normal blind, just milky white eyes, just like cataracts to at its worst.
Yeah, but she has movement in it.
Yeah, there's sort of like a swirl of iridescent in there.
And then one other thing I learned while y'all were out. He'll turn towards Salonia. She's scared of you.
She is?
Yes.
Did she say why?
No. Just that when I brought it up, I brought up maybe you and her enjoying some painting in the downtime, and she was excited about the painting, but not about you.
Oh,
So,
okay.
anything we need to know about that? If you're seeing big shadowy things with some of us around here,
Not me, it was Bill and Null.
we haven't.
I mean, you did that thing during the fight that wasn't a fight, whatever that was.
I told you I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, but I saw it.
I didn't do anything.
It was cool. But it was a little alarming.
Okay, what is this? What is this cool yet alarming thing that she did?
And she'll look towards Salonia with like questioning, like, can I say this?
Sonia just shrugs because she doesn't know.
During the fight that maybe happened, Salonia kind of grew wings, like really big, dark, spectral, bony wings. They were really cool looking, but a little alarming, and the area around her felt, well, the closer you got to her, the more that I kind of just felt a little bit of dread being too close.
I see. Helix will just look towards Bodhi. And the rest of the guys be like, thoughts on that?
So as he's looking to me, I look to Tajir and Null. Because this is way bigger than anything I've ever experienced in my tiny life.
My tiny life.
Tiny life.
I silently just look down and avert my gaze.
Bill looks up from the table. He lifts his head up. He was resting. Yeah, everything Navina just said is true. She did sprout bony spectral wings and had sort of an aura about her.
I see. And you cast banishment. Is that right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I see.
Sort of out of practice.
Ah, but just an apprentice artificer, is that right?
In the forge, yeah.
Okay.
And he sort of just lifts up his book. But I am learned in other means of arcane.
That's a pretty complex spell, Bill.
Yeah. Yeah. Took a while to learn.
I can imagine. There's not a whole lot of people I know that know that type of magic.
No, I don't think. I mean, aside from probably the Calanthere, probably not a lot of people do.
So, we have in our presence a person that can see shadows and potentially we'll see, out of a fight that wasn't a fight, managed to spawn bony wings. A child that thinks that they are my grandchild and someone else's. And the sky shut off.
And the crystal people attacked.
But not attacked.
Wait, Navina, didn't you take a piece of one of them?
Oh, I kind of forgot about those. She'll look in her little scrap of tent. Or she'll look for it. Does she still have it?
It's not there.
Okay, what the fuck? I took a sample with the tent scrap that I found, and they're both gone.
The scrap of the tent is there. Crystals aren't.
Oh, okay. Are the other crystal pieces I've gathered?
Prior to this, yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute, you have the scrap of tent, but there's supposed to be crystals in it, but there's not?
Yep.
Show me where you got that scrap of tent.
I mean,
it actually is missing.
I don't really know the exact spot I got it from, because Thunderwave.
The tent was
Okay.
obliterated.
But
Well,
it's from those tents, and she'll I'm assuming there's a window nearby.
Yeah.
So those tents pointing towards them.
So if you took it from one of those tents, we should see a torn off section of tent somewhere. Even though they're all erected and fine, you have a material possession from the fight that didn't happen.
Maybe?
But other
Probably.
things disappeared.
Yep.
So not everything disappeared. That remains.
Well, does that mean too? Are the crystal people back where they were, or are they gone?
I don't know. And I kind of really don't want to go find out, but we probably should.
All right.
I mean, I guess since she's afraid of me, I'll go check.
In terms of checking for the tents?
Yeah.
I mean, we can all do that. That's not a huge deal. They're literally right outside.
Yeah, but just with how weird it's been, I don't want anyone in here alone.
No, I would agree that I do not think that any of us need to be alone, particularly you two. You two are not allowed to be alone by yourselves anymore.
What if we're
Not our
together?
fault weird things happen.
I mean, what if we're together, though? We're not alone.
You were together, and weird
Oh.
things happened, and none of us were here to see it, except for
Bill saw it.
Bill, who is, by the way, an incredibly powerful wizard that no one knew about until literally this moment.
He just
I
sort
mean,
of just
yes,
waves his
but-
hand. No, I wouldn't say incredibly powerful, just extremely lucky.
Regardless, a secret well kept until this moment.
He just sighs, nods.
So you three are not allowed to be alone together going forward.
I feel like I just got grounded.
Yeah, yep, I haven't felt that in a
Does
really
feel
long
that
time.
way. It does. So does that mean that I can't hide out in here anymore?
No. You can. It's fine.
What I'm
Charlie,
saying
it's
is, does
fine.
that mean I have to go with you guys everywhere?
I mean, you can.
I kind of don't want to.
You might be helpful.
I mean, I don't want to either.
That's true. We kind of just drag her along.
I mean, technically, this happened because of. And then he just looks over to Salonia.
Why is everything my fault?
You vanished. So and you claimed
To
she,
me,
she
it
was,
wasn't.
And he just looks over at Helix. It seems to me like these two may be the issue at hand, and we're just sort of caught up in it. No offense.
Blaming. I see.
No offense.
wow.
I'm just saying I don't know why I'm being grounded.
Because you were involved.
Oh,
Because you were hiding things. And
what
we
else?
Don't hide things.
What else was I supposed to do? I mean, I wasn't gonna just not help.
I mean, I appreciated the help a lot.
It was very needed.
Like I said, I'm not an all-powerful wizard. Far from it. I just got extremely lucky.
Well, at minimum, I wouldn't mind at least knowing what you're capable of.
Well, I mean, don't put all that. Don't be so sure. Not sure if I can do it again. Is what I'm trying to say.
I see.
It was sort of in the moment, panic, things like that just sort of happen.
Huh. All right.
And he sort of just opens his spell book and he goes to it again. I don't even know what it says right now. And he's just looking at the book.
Really?
This doesn't make any sense to me.
Is that yours, or did you get it from someone else?
And no, it's mine. it's definitely mine. And he flips to a few pages before. I've written these down, and they're, low level spells. But like I said, I'm not an all-powerful wizard.
But why can't you read the rest of it?
I think it's in the moment.
Do you mind if I look?
He just hands you his spell book.
She's gonna look and see if she can read it.
The first few pages you can. What level spells can you cast currently?
Well, I'm a level 3 wizard, so
2.
I have up to 2nd level.
I mean, you definitely see dancing lights. You see mage hand. You see message. You see prestidigitation. You see dispel magic, mage armor, and then as you go further in, it's Greek. You don't know what it says.
That's bizarre. Have you tried detecting magic on this book and why it's like this?
Yeah, I mean it's my book. Definitely my handwriting.
If you wrote all this, why can't you read it?
Well, that's the question I've been asking.
And why don't you remember what they are? Do you have a head injury?
No.
But you're clearly missing memory then.
Not missing memory, just not remembering why I wrote those.
Or in what language?
I mean, he just shrugs. He just lifts his shoulders. I don't know. I get into these sort of trances, I guess you would call them, and then I'd snap out of it, and there they are.
I'm not particularly wise or capable of. I'm clearly incapable of casting the arcane, but are they at least these spells that you can't read? Are they at least proper arcane formulas for spell casting, or is it literally illegible?
I mean, no, the formulaically, yes, they are sound. I just don't understand how to cast it.
Okay.
Maybe it's a feeling.
He points to Bodhi. It is. Like I said, in times of stress or panic, I sort of open my book and then I can read it, and it sort of just falls into place.
A feeling doesn't change your ability to read.
Well, apparently it does, because that's what happens. I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
Maybe it's not panic and fear. Maybe it's strong feelings. Maybe you could channel it through joy and love.
Then he wouldn't be a wizard, and he wouldn't need a spell book.
Exactly. Wizard magic isn't supposed to come from emotion. It should come from knowledge.
I'm not a sorcerer. I didn't always have these powers.
Where did you learn?
Sort of, here and there.
That's not an answer.
Here and there, I had a mentor who taught me, and then he just looks at the first few pages. These.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah, you can insight.
Oh, now I roll well.
I'll also join the
Oh,
train.
boy.
But that one. Oh, it does a different thing with a nat 1.
What does it do?
Listen, what?
Flicks it.
Oh,
It said, fuck you.
I mean, it's obvious that he's withholding information, but with a 19, Navina, you can tell that when he says here and there and he had a mentor, you can tell that he's not lying when he withholds information. It's almost like he doesn't remember. Like he's just remembering like bits and pieces at a time. Yeah, so here and there, I had a mentor who taught me these first few spells. Yeah, that's about it. I had to learn this stuff.
do you know what your specialty was? Like, was there an area you studied more?
He thinks, I mean, my mentor was abjuration and conjuration.
Okay. She's gonna hand back the book. Well, if you ever want help trying to figure it out more, maybe we could look at it together.
I mean, I'd love that.
All right, just let me know.
He
I mean,
just
there's
nods.
also you can also help each other and transcribe spells across your books. I know that's a very common thing among wizards.
Yeah.
Do you happen
Yeah,
to
I
not
mean-
know anything that he knows or vice versa?
It looks like he probably has a lot more than I do in mine.
I mean, maybe you can help me sort of make sense of these spells that I don't understand. I don't
Sure.
know how helpful that would be to you, but
No intellectual pursuit is a waste. You always learn something.
yeah. Well, I guess that's how. I guess we're study buddies.
I guess so. Scary study buddies, I guess.
You're a scary study buddy.
I think I'm the least scary person here.
I mean, you scare children. That's pretty scary.
I don't know why she's scared of me. Technically, she's never even interacted with me consciously.
I mean, judging from what Navina and I saw, there's plenty to be scared about. That was something else, and you don't remember doing it?
I was conscious and aware during that whole time. I didn't do anything.
You didn't
I just wanted
notice.
to get away from what was happening.
You didn't notice any sort of extra weight on your back, maybe, or
No.
weird. Yeah, that's pretty scary, Saloni. I'm not gonna lie. But
Alright, fine.
I'll still study with you.
Good.
I'm
At
not
least
saying
something
I'm
productive
I'm not saying I'm
happened.
scared of you. I'm just saying you're scary. That's all.
Great. That's definitely what I strive to be in life.
Well, also don't forget that children tend to pick up on off emotions. You are a little on the nervous side, so that probably doesn't help.
Are we gonna pick at my flaws all day? Or are we gonna do something?
We're not picking at your flaws.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think part of this is figuring out. I think us trying to figure out why the children are scared of you, or at least nervous around you, is important, because all of this doesn't quite add up between what you see in others and then what others see in you. It's all clues to the overall story.
And yet no
Very
one's asked about the
confusing.
man she talked to who called himself the Remade.
I'm sorry?
When she ran out and I chased after her, which according to Bill was he blinked and I disappeared, I followed her out of the shop and she ran to the institute and outside of it talked to a man with blue robes, tan skin, dark curly hair, and bright eyes, and a beard. And I asked him who he was, and he said he was the remade.
And who spoke to this remade person?
The little girl.
The little girl. Okay. All right.
Right before she told me the crystal people were singing and they started moving.
Well, that's more important information. I'm glad we're getting this all out now. Is there anything else that happened during this time that we can use?
No. I don't think so.
I can't think of anything else.
Navina, while you were upstairs, Mortimer stopped by.
Oh,
I didn't want to bother
you
you.
doing okay?
He seems to be. Unless he wasn't because of what's happening, I don't know. But he did come in, sort of in a hurry. Didn't really say much. He was just mumbling about some materials for the Veil Ward.
Oh, did he borrow some of our supplies or something?
No, or I mean, he did take some stuff. But he sounded in a panic, kind of. And when I asked him about it, he sort of just brushed me off.
Yeah, that's kind of Mortimer. Well, I mean, that's good to know, but we don't really have the authority to be messing with the Veil Ward, so I don't know if that's a route we really want to be sticking our noses into quite yet.
No, I think we do.
Oh,
I
you
have
think
a-
because of Lyra?
I happen to know the name of Lyra's co-engineer when it comes to the Veil Wards, and we need to speak with them at some point.
Oh, yes. Oh, but forgot the whole reason you guys went out. Did you find somewhere to hide the girl and the grandpa?
Well, so that is one of the reasons why we were wet. As we investigated the cave, that is an option. The cave itself is actually fairly sound. The only problem is displacer beasts currently reside within it.
Oh, I love displacer beasts.
So if we want to hide them there, then we need to deal with the displacer beasts. The alternative is Bodhi's friends.
Should I vote the
Bodhi's?
route that doesn't have murder cats?
I also vote that, especially since we have a blind old man and a blind little girl.
Okay, so here's the thing about them. They appear to be some sort of resistance cell of some kind.
In their prime.
What? What? Huh?
Well, I mean, if the Vizaran are looking for this little girl, maybe that's a good place to hide her.
With the murder cat?
No, with the resistance.
But we have to deal with the
even-
murder cat.
Okay, but listen, displacer beasts aside, a cave with no supplies by themselves, are we going to leave two blind people?
No, oddly enough, the cave has supplies in it.
But still, by themselves.
No, I don't disagree.
Bill can watch them.
Oh, you're sticking me in a cave now.
If you're interested.
I mean, if it's a good place to hide, I'm not 100% opposed to it.
Didn't you say that someone else had been there?
The Vazarin have been there and died. So that's the other problem with the cave.
Yeah. If they hear that it's open, won't they come back?
Yep, that's a pretty good theory. We convinced the town that we would let the Vazarin know that the cave still needed to be dealt with, but until we have a good handle on what is happening with them, or whether or not we want to take residency in the cave, I think we need to hold our tongues on that notice.
I just think Bodhi's friends sound like the better option. Especially for communication purposes.
Yep, and they run a network of, it appears they run some sort of network of hideouts. So there might be other places in the city that we can also use based off them.
That sounds perfect.
Okay. So at the very least, for short term, using Bodhi's avenue, potentially down the road moving to the cave.
If things get too hot, I do think that we need to prep the cave as an alternative spot, which means we still need to deal with the displacer beasts.
When you say deal, what do you mean?
Well, there is a couple of ways to handle that. And by a couple, I mean literally a couple. We need to either get them out of the cave in a way that they're still alive, or in a way that they are dead.
I'm against killing any displacer beasts.
Okay, but how realistic is option 1?
Maybe we just don't need to worry about the cave.
I mean, I could get close and banish one of them.
Phil, that's temporary.
I'm terrified of displacer beasts.
I mean, I don't want to hug one, but they've been one of my favorites since I was a kid. I don't want to hurt one.
Look down at the little plushie keychains on my
You see all of these new keychain plushies on his loot.
Well, I don't want them hurting any more townsfolk over there. Best we get rid of them.
There's always more townsfolk. Displacer beasts are endangered.
Nia, I don't want to be the guy to point this out, but I think I will. The words that just came out of your mouth are kind of terrifying.
Are they?
Yes. You're willing to sacrifice people for displacer
Well, not
beasts.
like actively. If anyone has the bad idea enough to go traipsing into a displacer beast den, that's kind of on them. I just mean, like, we don't need to go and actively hurt them.
What happens when they get hungry? They still have an arm and a leg left to chew on, but what happens when that arm and leg are gone?
They'll go find food.
They will indeed.
And it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be people.
But they've already proven that they want to eat people.
Well,
Or
I mean,
can.
maybe they don't want to eat people. We don't know what happened. We don't know if that person just wandered in there and made themselves available.
You know what? You're right. That person actually did, in fact, wander up and kill one of them. So, no, you're right. He did make himself available.
And he killed one. There's your answer. Besides, who knows how long they've been there? I mean, they could have been there a long time without causing any problems.
That cave was the town's storehouse for all of their rations, which they now no longer have because there are displacer beasts living there.
Well, okay, the displacer beasts must have come from somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. We can find another way to they can migrate.
Okay, I'm all right with that, but I draw the line at hurting them.
I will hurt them if they hurt one of you.
I
So we
think
just
we're
leave
all on
the
the
cave
same
alone.
page.
So how
So
does
it-
one get rid of displacer beasts without hurting them? They are quite aggressive.
I mean,
Yeah.
you'd lure them places with food? Or put them to sleep and move them?
He just sort of flips through his spell book. I guess I'm no help here. I can make lights dance.
I mean, put things to sleep.
I could sing him a lullaby, but that wouldn't be a magic type ability.
Speaking of lullabies, the little girl had said the crystal people were singing. Bodhi, do you think you would be able to hear that? Your magic is musically inclined, so...
I'm not 100% sure, but I can sure try. I can sure try.
It's worth a shot.
And we can ask her about the remade at the same time.
Take the cave and push it somewhere else.
Bodhi, do you understand what a cave is?
Sorry. From the Bikini Bottom.
I know. But you said it, so...
You did say it.
Well, cave and potential murder cat relocation aside, short term, Bodhi's Avenue, and I think we all have some people we need to talk to. You wanted to talk to the other engineer, and I need to track down someone that worked with my mom.
Right. So we've got 2 names then.
Yeah, I
would assume Tazir might be of help to you, Navina, with tracking someone down.
I mean, probably. And I don't really know where this lady is, and my mom knew, but I don't know where she is. And Yassar knew, but he's dead. I'm hoping my dad knows. I'm letting him sleep. But none of the stuff with the girl is adding up. Especially the stuff that I thought I knew. Hoping maybe she can help paint a picture for things that I'm starting to think my mom might have kept for me. Understandably, but still.
All right. Which, Tazir, before we move on, you disappeared for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
What happened while we were visiting?
I told you I stopped for a bite to eat.
No. Before that, when we went to go visit
Esther.
You disappeared before we went in her home for a very brief period.
Oh, you mean when me and Noel came up after you?
Yeah. What were you two? Anything happened that caused y'all? We were just walking through the city.
Just bumped into a couple of old acquaintances.
People that can help us track people?
Potentially, but I'd rather not go to them.
Is this your ex?
Not necessarily.
An ex?
Not necessarily.
That was just a shot in the dark. That seemed to confirm it.
They're just a group that I just don't want to be affiliated with anymore. And they tried to recruit me for some job, but I haven't spoken to them again.
I see. So we don't want these people's help.
You may not want their help, but if we need their help, all I have to say is good luck.
Are they trustworthy enough if we did need their help?
I don't trust them.
Oh, no.
But they'll probably get the work done.
I mean, there's a difference between getting the work done and getting it done well.
Are you saying there's a price to be paid if they were to get the work done?
And the price will probably be that they want me to help them with whatever it is that they're trying to do.
Would they also accept 250 gold?
Wait a second.
Who has 250 gold? My God.
I mean, they'll always accept money, I'm sure.
All right. Well, we have finances now, so...
Since when?
Since the cave.
Why was there money in a cave?
Because there was a dead gentleman in there that only has half his body.
Gentleman by the name of Syed.
And Noel thought it was just nice to pick the money off his body.
Hey, that was after you two pointing at the Jiren and Bodhi took stuff from his
I
corpse.
just wanted to...
I mean, what is a dead man going to do with some rope?
What is a dead man going to do with a lot of money?
Well,
Beats
his
me.
family could use that money.
But he's an orphan, we found out, so...
And we can give
Guilt-free.
it to the orphanage. They're struggling.
Sylvia's just gonna look at Bill and go, and you said I'm scary.
So if we don't plan, speaking of that, if we don't plan to deal with the displacer beast, then we do eventually need to return that money.
Return to
Pineapple?
whom?
The town folk,
The orphanage.
or the orphanage, or whomever.
Was after we finish our adventure, whatever money may be left can be negotiated for.
Negotiated.
All right. Well, we'll put a pin in that conversation for the moment. So, well, how else do we plan to track these people down?
I don't know. I mean, not that I particularly like this thought, but I'm sure if word spread that my mother's one of the missing and that Isar is confirmed dead, she might come to us. But I don't know if that would actually work or not. That might just be a long shot.
Well, given the way the Bazaran and the Kalanthir were behaving, do we want to spread that and bring more attention our way?
I mean, not really. That's why I don't really, part of the reason why I don't really like the idea, but a last resort, I guess.
And in my case, I've got a name, but I have no idea how to find her. I know she's Saraitel. Or they, I should say. I don't know that it's a she. It probably is a he. Whatever pronouns they choose. So I don't really know where to start for that. But if any of you guys know a Farah al-Kabir, that would be really convenient. Silence. I'm going to go with no.
I mean, I just got here, so I don't know anyone.
I don't think Navina does.
You wouldn't happen to run into this person at the bar, would you, Bodhi?
I try to think of the name. Can I do a history check?
Navina and Bodhi can both do history checks.
Ah.
Why is my button just lighting up again?
I think you rolled an
11.
11.
The thing.
Yeah, it was an 11 plus. What's your history modifier?
Oh, it rolled for you guys?
I saw 2 dice.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. My history modifier is 3, so 14.
Okay. 14. Bodhi with an 11. You've definitely served a number of Saraitel that have come to the Snake's Head. Farah sounds familiar, but you don't know if you've actually served a person with that name. With a 14, Navina, you would probably know of Farah. Probably through Mortimer. As he has worked with the Saraitel on various projects. He might know her. He might.
Okay.
Just on the sole basis that he's worked with the Saraitel.
Mm-hmm.
So it's both Bodhi and Navina. It's sort of like, third person remove, like you've served Saraitel and you know someone that's worked with them, so they might have an in.
I don't, but Mortimer might. He's not Saraitel, but he's worked with them in the past. I know where his workshop is, but if he's not there, I wouldn't know exactly where to find him. I could at the very least, if he isn't there, leave him a note saying that I need to speak with him urgently, but that's kind of the most I'd be able to do in that case if I can't find him.
All right. Well, that's at least something. And I have one other thread I want to pull on that just to see if maybe they could help. Actually, I think you'll want to pull on this thread too, Lavina. Now I think about it, because you're looking for a friend of your mother's.
Yeah,
Right.
Another Zahari.
Okay. Well then, I think it's worth asking people directly if we can. And then we can also address this, what'd you say, remade? Salonia? Is that?
That's what he called himself.
Okay. Well,
Like he changed his brand?
How would I know?
well, all right. Well, then let's go pull on that thread real quick, see if we can get some information, and then we'll go try to track down Mortimer. I think that's our best lead at the moment, unless anybody has anything else. Okay, silence means no. So he's
And
going.
dinner?
Yes. So let's wrap up dinner. Let's bring that down to the children, and then ask
Yeah,
them
I
a
feel
couple more
bad.
questions.
Yeah, I would feel bad if we left them without food after promising food.
So
Yeah, but once I saw that your cabinet is basically beans and toast, I kind of am trying to save them.
I mean,
Yeah.
Romana's used to it already, I'm sure.
True. But maybe
Yeah,
we'll go.
sorry, Bill. You've been stuck with this too.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. There's enough variety of beans in that cupboard that I think I've made do.
You know, that's nice for the adults in the room, but we should go to the market and get some fruit, maybe,
Yeah.
among
I
other
love
things.
mango.
Yeah, blame my dad, okay? My dad really likes beans.
I mean, your dad is a dwarf.
Yeah.
It,
All right.
it lines up, but all right, let's get something together that they can at least stomach, and then let's go have a quick chat with them.
I mean,
Okay.
there's a market right outside.
Oh, is that what the tents are?
Yeah, the tents is just like a small, like, sort of marketplace. Not as big as the square or the one in Busker's Alley or the market that Salonia frequents, but there is one that you remember seeing on the way back to the forge. That there's some fruits, some vegetables, some fish.
Okay. Well, then, knowing that, Helix will turn to Null, and I need to requisition some of our funds for food.
How much we're talking?
Let's start with 5 gold, and then work from there.
I suppose I can spare that much gold to feed everybody.
Okay, good.
It's
How
that
do I,
or beans.
How do I transfer money?
Oh, you just minus
just take
5
that.
gold, and he'll add 5 gold to his inventory.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll throw in 6 because I'm feeling generous.
Oh, okay.
Well, how magnanimous of you. I didn't say that word at all correctly.
Navina said it how she said it.
Yeah. So, all right. So he will take the gold, and then he will go out to the market, I assume we'll just speed mode this. He'll
Yeah.
just find easy foods for kids.
Yeah, you find a few
some-
pieces of fruit, probably no vegetables. Probably
he looks
some
for
fish.
mac and cheese.
Oh, easily enough. Easily, there's definitely cheese and some pasta there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an investigation check as well.
Okay. Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
You take a look around the tents. There are definitely holes in the tents, as these are, they're not new. But you don't see anything. You don't see. I mean, even with a 4, I will say it's more time based with a 4. You take a while in the market and you look past. You see where the crystallized person was. They are still there. The crystallized version of Ali Reza, still frozen in place just past the tents.
Okay. But I don't find where the tent was clearly ripped and her cloth came from.
No, there like I said, there's definitely holes in the tent, but
It's just-
you can't see exactly a match.
Okay. All right. So I'll go back in, prepare the meal with whose ever assistance, and then
You don't want that to be me.
100 years.
he looks very. How is that? What's that?
I was gonna say 100 years. You don't know how to cook for your children and grandchildren.
No. I was gonna say he looks very comfortable in the kitchen.
Okay.
He's making meals for small children. He knows this. He knows how to do this.
Yes.
And he heads on down and gives Bill a plate of fish along with his beans.
He nods.
And then goes to talk to the kids. So as he walks in,
So you walk into the back, and as you're giving the plate to Bill, you hear giggling, and as you walk into the back, you see Amasaroon still sleeping. You see Rumana. You see Lee and Ray giggling, and just sat beside them, you see Robbie.
I see Robbie.
Yes.
Is it just me in the room at the moment, or did somebody follow?
I want to say I followed. That looks like a nosy.
Anyone following?
It's also your house.
Anyone
True.
following Helix into the back room, you see.
Salonia would not, because she was told the child was afraid of her.
You see.
I'll help out because I'm used to waiting tables, so like I'm just like
You're holding dishes.
yeah.
So yes, you all see Rumana, you see Lee and Ray, and you see Robbie. And we will
So
pick that up next time.
You.
Damn it!
I hate your cliffhangers so much.
Oh boy.
but he didn't play the
is
music,
happening?
so it was a good thing.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, the oh shit cliffhanger music.